right.
How are you?
Doing well. How was your New Year?
It was great, except for the fireworks, but you know.
There's a new year.
Hey,
Cat wants to be on the show too.
Yeah,
so-
sorry.
yes. Hey, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, well.
He's our sweet, lovey kitty.
Yeah, he's our good cat. He's
Tuxedos are awesome until they decide they don't want love anymore.
He literally wants loving all the time.
Ours is a jerk. I was loving on him and kissing his nose, and then Texas messed with him.
Who's Frank? He's a dick.
I don't know who Frank is. And then the cat bit me for no reason, even though he was messing with him.
When was this?
Last night.
Was
hey,
it?
Swain! Vice!
Oh, hello. Good morning.
Oh,
Good morning!
Good morning.
Hello! I have a picture for you.
Not Irish. JD. Hello, JD. So this is actually kind of this is a breath of fresh air because we rarely ever get on this side of an interview.
Yay.
And so it's nice to actually just kind of hop in the car and letting y'all drive. And it's just
yeah.
It's not us. It's all a con tonight. I literally was at the last moment. I was like, "Can I be in your show tonight?" I have done no research, nothing. I just went. I'm having a beer.
Yeah, it is different for them. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not. I'm like, I have this.
You have your edibles over there.
I do somewhere, but they didn't really work
They're right
last
there.
night. So is it really worth
the cat
eating them?
wants to be on the end. The cat wants to be the whole show.
Oh, he's fluffy tailed. I didn't see that.
Dizzy,
Hey, Dizzy.
razzleberries.
Razzle.
Hello.
All right. So,
buddy, I'm on.
how was your New Year's? There's a question.
Our New Year?
Pick it up there and
If it wasn't for one of the football games, I probably would have went to bed.
yeah.
I mean,
No, you wouldn't. You don't go to bed before midnight.
Yes, I
ever.
dude.
No,
Fluffy
you
tail
don't.
changes everything.
It's one of the.
No, you don't.
Well, I used to, and but no, that night I probably would have gone to bed at midnight because I was tired.
Scorn. Hey.
That's one of the things that like becoming like your own business owner or independent contractor or something like that. It's so hard to go to bed on time now because I'm like, I don't need to be up. I'm my own boss.
Well, and that's why I love when the kids are off from like during breaks from school. I kind of get my time, like as in like my time frame, which is I do stay up late. I don't like going to bed at 9 o'clock. You know, she goes to bed at like 9. Even on like Saturday, she'll be passed out at like 9:30 on the couch. Unless I wake her up like, you know, kicking her like, "Hey, we got a rock band show to do." She's like, "Shit, what time?" I'm like, "Now." She's like, "Okay," and that's why we don't go live 45 minutes later. So
Nice. He will when school starts.
But no, I like stand up. To me, I'm more productive late at night than I am anytime else. Especially like when SAS begins, or you know, like October. I get a lot of my work done late at night when everybody else is asleep.
Yeah, we're
Slippy sleep.
we're on break until well, I mean, technically we're not on break right now, but we're on break with Psycho Bunny or PBDC Collective until like the end of January, start of February. So I've literally been staying up playing video games every night.
I have to work on Friday from like 3:45 in the morning.
Ugh.
Ugh, yeah, no, I'm not happy about that.
Hey, Calvin.
Oh, look at this guy.
Jokey. Wow. Hey, buddy. How are you? Yeah, no, we've been like, once we wrap up in November, we typically take the rest of the year off. Like, well, it's not the rest of the year. It's basically December. Basically what it is right around, we end it right before Thanksgiving, and then Thanksgiving until January is when we just kind of like, that's our woosah. That's our time to not do anything. I got cat hair on my tongue. I can't get it all. Yeah.
I had glitter on my face yesterday from Akka, and I was like, it took forever while I was working to get it off, and I was like, I kept seeing it in my mirrors, everything like that. I just kept going like this the whole time.
Yeah, oh my God. But no, I use that to really enjoy kind of gaming. Like you've been gaming, I've been gaming nonstop since December.
Yeah.
It's
Before then.
no, really, we really got into it in December. Like, yeah.
They put some good stuff out this time in November. Everything from Modern Warfare 2, I love it, and God of War Ragnarok, all this stuff, and I've been playing that in a lot of indie games on Xbox and PlayStation.
Yeah. The game that I've been playing.
I feel like I have cat hair.
It's everywhere. We have 8 cats. I mean, it's everywhere. But no, like the game I've been playing with Vice a lot is called Ark, and it's an old game.
Oh,
I know Ark.
Yeah, we discovered it like in November. We're like, what is this? And we start playing it. And next thing you know, now we've been conquering worlds and taming. Well, she's been taming majority of the dinosaurs. She has a fetish over dodos. We'll leave it at that.
She does all the work.
Well,
He comes in and builds stuff.
well, didn't the Scottish people weren't dodos invented in Scotland or something like that? I don't know.
You know where dodos originated at? Scotland.
Scotland.
Hair on your tongue. Oh.
Hi, Riker. How are you? I'm sorry. How are you doing over? It's still there, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that
God, no.
Ark is like a free download if it's on PlayStation or something like that. And I almost downloaded, but there's a story. Someone's ex played that constantly, so we're not allowed to play it anymore.
I didn't say you're not allowed to play it. I just might murder your character in the middle of the night.
Vice does that. I've logged into the game and it says you've been killed by Vice. I'm like, what the hell, And apparently she comes in there in my room and beats the shit out of me while I'm asleep. I don't know, and steals my shit.
It's all because the dodos are helpless. Protect the dodos.
Yeah, they were helpless. They're
better.
Dodos were invented in Scotland.
I think they were.
They were bred in Scotland. That's what happened.
Radar was invented in Scotland, and the dodos were invented in Scotland. That was.
I see tankers in here.
That was Scotland's great contribution to World War II. I think the dodos. I'm kidding, Vice. I'm sorry.
The dodos. Stop! Oh, my cat's drinking my beer now. Stop it.
It is here too. Like we're in a warning right now.
Flash flood
and gale force winds.
Gale force? Like it says gale force on like ours says tornado warnings, and yours says gale force.
Oh, we get tornado warnings here in Bakersfield too.
We had a cyclone make landfall today, and it's all the way from San Francisco down to San Diego.
I have no problem with them getting rid of San Francisco. I'm not going to bitch about that.
No comment.
Prometheus.
I'm gonna on that one.
I'm a Southern Californian. I can say it.
What? I'm
that's
totally
right.
with
You can
that
say
too.
it. You're allowed to say it. I can't.
Yep, it's in
California. Oh my gosh! All right.
We're getting a raid. We're getting raided from Twitch right now.
Oh,
nice.
Look at this.
Prometheus sent someone over. Sent a lot of people over.
You're awesome.
I'm on time a lot more than y'all realize. It's not me. It's not me. I get the blame for it, but it's not me. Yes, we do the ish, and the ish is not for me.
We should start doing the ish. Can you imagine 2 million dodos coming at you, led by William Wallace?
How many times am I sitting there waiting on you?
I have a bullshit button just for this moment.
And I'm not going to come down 20 minutes before it starts, number one, because you're...
That's what she does.
Because your intro is 30 minutes long.
That is not true.
Mine's just 3 minutes long with like a 2-minute long intro.
I will literally be sitting here before Roots Bleed Red or before You Can't Set With Us brooding, going, hurry up, please. We have to stay on time.
It's 20 minutes.
Really?
I'm kidding.
Legit.
Well, Derek always says I am the absolute master at having an intro for an intro for an intro. So.
there's the start screen, and then there's a countdown on that, and then there's the start screen.
Mhm.
Then there's a countdown on that,
Mhm.
and
No,
then
wait, no, there's only one countdown, woman.
Yeah.
There's only one countdown.
then you go into the intro that's 15 minutes long,
I have never made a 15-minute intro, ever.
and then it goes into another intro,
More like 29.
and another intro, and I'm like, okay, yeah.
If you
You know,
give,
okay, I want to bring this one up because every time I have to go pee, Tyler always seems to come into the feed.
You're screwed
Oh.
today. Here.
oh yeah,
hold-
I think that was the real reason why Tyler brought Shannon came on with Tyler, because she's gonna be at work at 5 a.m, guys. I can't stay. I gotta go. Really? Really?
For 2 hours.
That's he does that a lot.
I'm
What?
still digging the 2 million
Use me
dodos
as an
coming at you.
excuse.
I thought that said dildos. I'm not gonna lie. I read that wrong. I thought that said dildos. I'm like, damn, is she drunk?
Well, William
2
Wallace.
million dildos.
William Wallace did have a claymore.
Ew.
He never. It was never told what kind of claymore it was, or I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a giant dildo. Freedom.
And it flops like this.
It's all-
Yeah, it's one of them car lot things that blows up.
Oh my God.
The English are like, is that a baby's arm holding an apple? No, that's his dildo. What the? That's how Scotland got their independence, right there.
All right.
I'm
so
sorry. I'm gonna
let's go to some awesome pictures.
We're gonna get in so. Vice is gonna just kill me the next
She
time we
knows.
She'll be here in about 3 weeks. So
I know, and I'm so sad I had to cancel.
And after what I've been saying, luckily our father-in-law, I mean not luckily, but he's having some disc in his neck fused or whatever it's called.
Yeah, C3 to C5.
And he's gonna be living with us for the next 3 months, starting
In a
like
week.
5 days, a week. So
Wow.
I was a little bit shocked that it's going to be a week because he didn't really tell me when he was going to have surgery until today. So
oh, that's nice. Oh, wow. Okay.
when he drove one of his cars up here to park.
Oh, fun.
So no, I'm happy to have my dad here, but
no, it's cool. It's
he's
cool.
awesome. He really is.
You might be seeing some shows from our bedroom because it's
You might be seeing some shows with my dad sitting in the background. I don't know.
just propped up.
Now, is they gonna air on Clapper?
No.
We
We
should.
should, but my phone's pretty much dead.
Guys,
so-
you guys want to see my father-in-law laid up behind us? Yeah, let's go to Clapper with that.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hey, you never know. It could be a hit.
No, I have not yet. Not yet.
Jesus Christ.
I love this. California's getting weather. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We really are. Mother Nature needs to find a man. to calm
Yeah.
down. Yeah, we do.
That was very insensitive, River.
Oh,
So?
that's great. So let's go to where do we want to start with this?
I was surprised by these, and I can see why. I know more. I know
I
a
think
lot
I'm
more
just
now.
gonna do a randomized one real fast.
Can we start off? Actually, do you want to do random, or do you want to start off with the one I
Oh, okay. We're gonna start off with
Juggalo
that-
Love?
No, you didn't.
this one.
Look at that.
This is my favorite.
Wow,
picture
that
of
is old
all
school.
Time. Of like
Look at
all
that.
time.
Look
I
at
never
that.
thought someone could look just like is that Shaggy from
Yeah.
Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah, yeah.
Here's
You
what's
pull it
bad.
off.
The
Thank you.
frosted tips.
Well,
in
you-
that
you
hair,
never
in
thought-
that
Yes.
butt thing.
But you would never, you'd never thought the day you'd see NSYNC going to an ICP show.
That's true.
Right?
I'm just throwing it out there.
It's perfect in sync hair too.
And we still have that necklace.
I do. When we do random '90s nights on Rock Band, I will break
Yes.
out those anal bead necklaces. I mean, I will. I will.
I'm also digging the Buller shirt
I had
with the
one.
long sleeve under it that has the
Yeah.
dragon. Like my best friend in high school had a plethora of those. So, and most of them were Dragon Ball Z, to be honest.
Well, we
Oh,
still have
was that Adam? Yeah.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
hanging up. They're hanging up.
We still have them.
They still have them.
And not only that, if you'll go back to the picture and look down and try to, he has on
I was about to
Camo.
call that out too.
like black, gray, white camouflage
Pants.
cargo.
I was gonna say, is that underwear or is that?
I didn't wear underwear back then.
They're cargo. Yes, you did. You wore tidy whities.
I did wear tidy whities.
They're cargo shorts, or yes, they're the shorts. They're not the shorts that could turn into pants.
No, they had the
Is your
zippers underneath.
underneath?
Did they?
Yeah, yeah. That I guarantee you, at that time, they were
Now-
pants because I'm wearing sleeves and it's cold.
Now I can tell you that I was the only person there in a pair of Gap chinos.
Yes. And that was the first night that she ever got introduced to Fago.
Oh God, orange.
We got Fago here. Where was it at?
I got it at a random pot shop. So.
Oh yeah, they just had it in, and I was actually surprised. It's actually really good.
Okay, it honestly tastes like Otter Pops to me.
It's
I
not
didn't
bad.
mind it.
Fago's
It's not bad at all.
No,
It tastes
Fago's
like
wasn't.
Otter Pops, but
It's
like
fine if I need to
carbonated
drink it.
Otter.
I don't want to be sprayed with it.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
I haven't
Yeah,
gotten
we-
anyone.
She got hit. She got hit multiple times with a couple 2 liters.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't even like they were just throwing them at full, and like I remember she got popped a couple of times,
What the fuck am I doing?
and I didn't
here?
worry about it. I was like, holy shit, he threw that. Let's take it home. And I had like
Yeah,
8
well-
you know,
Shannon's having a seizure on the ground. You're like, oh man, we're taking this home.
I got my Fago. She's fine. You know, like give her some Fago. She'll wake up. You know, pour it on her.
We
Interesting night.
It was a very interesting night.
so I've been in a punk rock cake with the Addicts, but I've never been hit in the head with a 2-liter.
Did you say
Fago.
cake?
Yeah, punk rock cake. When Peter has a birthday, they're usually on tour, and they throw flour, glitter, chocolate syrup, and like cake frosting out into the crowd, and you just get covered with it.
We were
It's so bad.
we were at the Vans Warped
How
Tour
would
and
you feel like?
Chocolate.
we were at the Vans Warped Tour in like
You
2002,
don't
and
make cake.
my buddy and me were watching Dropkick Murphys, and not Dropkick Murphys. What's the Irish band that's from New York? I can't even think of their name now. Flogging Molly. And like one of their guitars was spitting on people, and like we're 6'1", he's 6'3", and stuff like that. And then he started looking at us. So it was in between songs, and we yelled out, "You spit on us! We're coming up there and beating your fucking ass, but your music rocks."
Yeah, don't
Otter
spit
Pops.
on-
Do you not
don't
know what
spit on-
Otter Pops are? Do you not have them out there? That's what I need to know.
They don't have Otter Pops out
They
there.
don't
Michael
have a lot of things out there.
Michael
like-
Jackson
like
just
freedom.
released his 3rd album out there.
Wait, what?
Cotton candy Fago. Yeah,
It's not bad.
it's pretty damn good. I also have one that tastes like Cactus Cooler.
Oh, Cactus Cooler was. I missed that.
Do you know what thing I miss?
These
Bomb
diet
Pops. Y'all remember Bomb Pops?
I love
They-
Bomb Pops.
yes,
yes. I was just
Oh,
talking
I
about
have
them
those.
like yesterday.
Not wait, I want them. I want the
Oh.
Bomb Pops in the vape. I had one Bomb Pop at a vape flavored Bomb Pop, and I've never found it again. And that was the best thing I've ever had in my life. Just throwing that out there.
How many Fagos can Tylos chug?
Oh God.
In 2002, that night, I'll probably say I'm probably down to about 3 liters of Fago.
Sounds like a Friday night with
Diabetes.
Vice.
What, the whole
Diabetes.
cake face thing that she made?
The cake thing. Oh,
Cake
my
face. Hashtag cake face. That's her now.
God.
That's what me
I
and
didn't
Dice
want
would
to
be
believe
doing.
Oh.
Fago red cream soda is the bomb. Hey, Boogie, he's back.
Hey, Bugs. Oh, she says I can't call him
You
Bugs.
can't call him that.
I've been calling him Bugs
No,
since
You haven't.
2014.
You haven't.
I have.
No.
I knew him before you did.
Did Amelia try to do Team
It's
Pterodactyl?
Team Pterodactyl.
But it's now Team Velociraptor.
You got double D's
He likes me better.
because you have double D's. I have double D's. You don't need them.
He doesn't like me for my body.
Pour chocolate all over my face. Like, this is getting dirty, guys.
What? Well, especially with what we just walked into.
Texas just has that soothing radio voice. I'm here for it.
I made our vocals a little bit more warmer tonight too. I turned the mids down and the low down, and
That's why I don't
I turned
sound like a
the treble
chipmunk?
up. Yeah, I fixed it, and I fixed it while
Yes.
listening to some Black Raid, the Washington black metal band. They're fucking bad.
Yes.
Wait, why?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
She's
She
I
always,
remember.
always tells me to shut. I'm like, hey, good morning. Shut up. You know.
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off. Shut your fucking face.
Fucking morning. God.
Yeah.
Now she's gonna fly out to California. To
I know.
kick you.
I'm getting in trouble, but I'm not going to be at MBV, so
She's flying to California just to kick you.
probably. I'm not going to have shins left.
See, yes, they still have them.
What do they still have?
It's kind of like that, yes, but they don't have a stick.
You guys, that's an awesome name for freaking
Popsicles?
yeah, ice lolly.
Can I get an ice
Not
lolly?
utter pop.
Let me tell you how she would say it. An ice lolly.
I've never heard that term before, and I've
Or
heard
is it
some.
Daddy, I want the pony.
No, an ice lolly.
I'm very disturbed about utter pops right now.
An utter pop?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
No.
goat
Like, you
cheese
get
flavored
that
utter pop.
Absolutely not. That was
That is
us 2 days. That would be me if I went outside 2 days before Christmas here. It was 5 degrees.
Oh.
She needs
I don't know where she was going with that, but okay.
I was just waiting to see.
I was kind of like,
Oh, now we're asking how many hot dogs can Tylos eat?
River, that is a moto question. Not a moto. Is Moto still alive? You doing okay?
I don't know.
Squishies.
There are a lot of comments coming through.
Oh.
There's a lot of people in here right now. Wow.
2012. Sorry, yes, 2012. 2 years. That's right. 2012 book. Sorry. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. I get the so.
What?
Tyler,
Tylos is the Farva of Bingo.
Give me a liter of finger.
I need a liter of cola. Do we have a liter of Fago?
If you want to run to the fridge, there's 2 Fagos in there.
Do you really want? I'll go get it if you want me to.
I'm curious to see what all the pictures y'all have.
Yes. Now let's go back to that because I can't. I'm gonna throw in a random one here. I don't know what they are because I can't see some of them.
I would start from the. I mean, you started from the bottom.
Okay.
You didn't
You
send her.
don't worry about what I sent.
You didn't send her the
hold on.
deep one. The Bongo's naked, did you?
No,
Okay.
I did.
It totally is in here, but you know.
Really? Yeah.
Are you guys barbecuing pizza right there?
Now, why are you wearing helmets? What are you worried about?
Okay. I mean,
More 2 liters flying?
all right, tornado warnings in Alabama, like that is the proper attire for tornado warnings when it's actually coming towards your neighborhood. Instead of us like going, oh shit, a nader's coming, oh my god, we're grilling steaks. So we go outside. It's become a tradition. If we have time, we know it's coming, and so when the tornadoes are coming, we dress like that and go outside and cook steaks.
That's awesome.
But there is a reason.
Yeah.
So back we had a really, really, really like monumental tornado outbreak when I was pregnant with Evelyn. I was about 4 months pregnant. I mean, I wasn't, I was just at that stage where all I wanted to do was eat. So we had, I don't even know how many tornadoes that came through Alabama that
29.
day. 20. I mean, it was like tornado.
What year was that?
2011, wasn't it?
2011.
Yeah.
I might have been in Tennessee around that time.
Yeah, so there was just tons of tornadoes, and we're sitting in our basement watching, and we had planned to make steaks that night. We were going to grill out, and I was going to make stuff on the stove, like I goes all the sides and stuff with it. And so we're sitting there, and we're watching this like F5 tornado come towards Birmingham, which we're about 20 miles outside of Birmingham.
Yeah, give or take.
And I'm like, oh, I should go put those steaks on the grill and go ahead and start cooking.
Like, yeah.
And Tyler's like,
Snap.
like, do you see this thing? Like, it is huge. It's like 2 miles wide, and we can see it. Like, we're watching news coverage of it. He's like,
That's so cool, though.
Really? And I was like, well, I mean, what if the power goes out? And then what if the grill gets messed up in the tornado and I don't get to make my steaks? Like,
And then like, I was
like,
like,
upset
well,
about
then
it.
I was like, we need to get it done before it gets here, because I don't want to die before we get to eat it. And then she's like, well, also too, if we eat and then it gets here, at least we're gonna die with steaks in our bellies.
At least we'll have
And it's turned to a tradition. So every time
then, that just happened to be that was another bad tornado.
that was another bad tornado hit. Yeah.
But that tornado hit. There was a tornado that hit that night, not too far from here.
Yeah.
And so they were like, "Oh, tornadoes!" And Tyler's like, "All right, we're grilling out."
Here's your helmet. Here's your helmet.
I don't know why you had on football pads.
That was chest protector, just in case. After the reason I wore that chest protector. Now, before 2011, I wouldn't have, but the fact that it shot, a 2x4 through our front porch.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Like,
Holy.
I heard stories about that.
Like,
it was crazy.
There was like it was crazy.
We had debris and stuff. Like the tornado didn't hit here.
It went right over.
It came up and went over us and then touched down not too far over.
Yeah.
But we had debris in our yard from Mississippi.
Yeah. So people in our neighborhood in Tennessee were getting calls from other states. Like, hey, we have your mail.
Yeah.
So what we have? We had a road map, a Mississippi road map, menus from restaurants in Mississippi.
Oh my God.
We had like student files and report cards and all kinds of student stuff from the University of Alabama, from where it hit.
Oh, wow.
So all this stuff started flying. I mean, we found pet toys from a pet store in Mississippi that landed in our yard, because I remember saying PetSmart and it had like, it says PetSmart and it had like Mississippi on it or something like that.
Like we looked up the code, whatever thing. Yeah, it was crazy.
That's insane. We had like a 100-foot tree because I backed up to a park when I lived in Tennessee, and there was this one tree. It just missed my house by this much, but it took out our shed.
Ooh, yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. So that's the tornado. That's the helmet. That's the story on. That's why that exists.
Oh my God, we're so far behind on these.
That's fine.
We're good.
Arthur, okay. By the way, there's a correction. It's the second CD.
And
Well,
they're just
sorry. Spoiler alert. There's gonna be a third.
Dukes of Hazzard is just
It's
getting
first
on TV
season.
over there.
First season. Don't ruin the second season, guys.
Okay, really? You don't know what an otter pop is?
Oh boy. Google.
They look like dildos. Yes.
Oh, is it slain? It's the blood of Virgin Christ. Frozen, and then you eat it.
The UK has better names for things than America.
The UK does. They have like the slang. Everything is so much better over there. I mean, they can cuss you out without you even knowing.
Yeah. I mean,
Fago is super sugary. That's what.
Yeah. It's all sugar.
It's sugar with a
Liquid
hint
sugar.
of flavor.
That's all it is.
Think of the most sugary soda pop that you have in the UK, Vice, and then Americanize it, and then buy 1,000, and that's what Fago is.
Pretty much. It probably has a lot more sugar than your Iron Brew.
She would probably like it.
Yeah,
she probably would like Fago.
She probably
would like Fago.
Yeah.
Shit, tornado warnings in Illinois. We just grab a camera and run outside.
Yeah, that's the way it is here.
Well, I mean, we grill.
Yeah, we grill, so can't say anything.
It will help.
It does help.
Well, if you're inside, you're supposed to have a helmet on in case your house collapses on top of you.
Protects you. Yeah.
They say put on a bicycle helmet.
Or a baseball helmet. Or a football helmet. Or anything that covers your noggin.
Well, apparently my helmet wouldn't have done any good because it didn't even fit my head.
That was the closest helmet I can grab, and it happened to be a frozen bicycle helmet for a 3-year-old. I'm sorry.
I found a
what?
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about.
Oh
Nadine,
no! Oh
we're gonna have to
wow!
talk to you about that later, definitely.
Nadine, you are officially part of the collective now. He is so fucking rad.
Blue Black Braid is a band that does Native American
Black metal
black metal.
out of Washington. They're part of the Cascadian
Well,
black metal scene, or
They're
he
part of
is.
the Cascadian, or he's part of another band too. But he lives in upstate New York, apparently.
Does he?
Yep.
Hmm.
So I guess he's not Cascadian.
No, I was no. I was listening to an interview with him. He was saying Washington.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's go to another picture.
Oh, that's the that is the most pixelated picture I've ever seen.
That's because it came from an actual digital camera and not anybody's phone.
If you squint, you can see it.
So that is the night that I proposed to her officially, on stage. She didn't know I was there.
That was before camera phones existed.
Yeah, before camera phones existed. Yeah, we're old.
I love it.
But yeah, we're on stage, and she didn't know. Yeah, like I said, she had no clue that was going to happen, and so that was a pretty cool night. Now, I got to ask you a question that I have not asked you in over 20 years.
Yeah.
When I pulled you up on stage, did you know what was about to happen?
I mean, I figured. I mean, why would you pull me up there?
Be like, hey, look at this girl.
Why?
Hey, look at this girl. I need to bend down and tie her shoes real fast, guys. Okay, we'll see you later.
I was just curious. I didn't know if you knew, did you know it was about to happen when you saw me come out and do that, or did you?
No.
Where did you light bulb hit?
I don't know. That was 20 years ago.
Because you're a good actor. Because I pulled the box out and you went, "Oh my god!" like that.
Well,
like
I
you
mean,
played it really well.
Hold on
You played it really well.
Wait a
that
second.
Was a surprise.
Here's the story behind it. Now, we had picked the ring out and bought the ring months and months and months before this happened.
We did, didn't we? We did it together. Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
So, I was waiting for him to propose. Christmas comes. Oh, it's going to happen on Christmas, right? No. Oh, it's going to happen on New Year's, right? No. Okay, Valentine's Day. No. Nothing. I mean, he had it for months and I knew he had it. So, no, it wasn't. I mean, I kind of put two and two together.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying you're dumb. I'm just asking,
But I am a good actress.
You did act pretty well. You did act.
I really am.
That's
Is this the Christmas that you thought it would be?
Well, actually,
that's an awesome
we have more of those that you don't have.
Yeah, we have
more of these.
We have some interesting ones that probably will never be allowed to see the light of day.
You mean naked bongos?
Worse than naked bongos.
Well, I mean, we do have the Scurry Face discount here, $9.99, guys.
$9.99. Scurry Face is the code.
That's right. Yeah, no, there's I think there's a picture where I'm in the bathroom naked eating toothpaste, but I have a Marvel Hulk action figure in the perfect spot in the mirror where the picture was taken, where you couldn't see anything, but you knew what was there. And I sent that to Derek, of all people. I took the picture and sent it to Derek.
Which is wrong. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I sent it to Derek. So Derek owns that picture.
So those are we had for years. It was a tradition to do a tacky Christmas party before it was
cliche.
To do a tacky.
I'm taking the earrings right now.
Are those earrings?
Yes.
Oh, they are.
They're snowman hanging down snowman earrings. And this was literally before you could go to Walmart or go to any of the stores and buy tacky sweaters. We literally went to the thrift store and bought this stuff.
What's up, C-Nox? And we got lucky. We scored with the two turtlenecks and her dress. And the funny thing is, we still have that dress. Her dress and the turtleneck and the dress is actually sitting on one of our Halloween decorations looking out the window right now. That we call Pat.
Just reminds me of Lonely Island Boys, turtleneck and chain.
So we used to be tacky. My goal that year was trying to go. I guess I was going after what's his name.
We were the perfect 80s family members.
We
look like the guy from Alien Ant Farm.
Well, you almost look like Uncle Eddie from Christmas Vacation right there. Yeah. Almost.
Well, that's kind of what I was going with, but without the whole, bingo.
I'm really getting the whole bum vibe right there.
We used to have these Christmas parties, and Derek showed up in a 3-piece suit.
Yeah.
And we were like, "That's not tacky."
No. And then so
What are you doing?
and
Well,
then it
you
turns
take
into
the three-piece suit. You take the three-piece suit, and then you put it near you guys, and it makes you guys look extra tacky because he's not being tacky.
Exactly. So I know what he was doing. Derek knew what he was doing.
Derek just didn't want to play along.
He knew what he was doing. So so we ended up stopping that because the parties got so big.
There was one year I looked around and I didn't know about 50 to 70% of the people at my house.
What?
I had no idea who they were.
Our neighborhood, like where our house is cars were parked on the street wrapping around the whole block. They were just coming to our house, and everybody, like, people were coming out like, "What the hell's going on?" They're like,
one year we
party.
have a church down the street that wasn't active at the time.
Yeah.
They were in between, and so we parked people at that church, and then we
Shuttled
go down
them.
and shuttle.
We had a
them back
shuttle
home.
running to the church in our house,
And I was like, "This is too much."
and like
This
it
is
got
out
too
of
big.
control.
It
This
got
is out of control.
There's people showing up at the house, and I don't even fucking know who they were. They're
I
like,
didn't know. Like I said, I looked around one day and was like,
they were knocking on the door, and they're like, "Is there a party here?" I'm like,
50 to 70.
"Yeah." And they're
I
like,
literally had no idea who they were.
"Come on in," and then we don't know
Party
who they were.
crashers.
We
Looking
had
at 'em.
teenagers crash the party one year
Yeah.
because our
Oh.
neighbors has a teenage girl, and so she invited all her friends over to the house. And the next thing I know, I had a bunch of teenagers in my basement. I was like, "Where did these people come from?" Like,
Oh,
day
wow.
the day the party stopped is when I think we counted around 90-ish people in our house and
we
around
don't
our
have
house.
that big of a house.
Yeah,
Like,
and so we were like, "We're done." It's over.
Young Mr. Rogers.
Thank you.
Before he was potty trained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the story behind that cheesy picture.
there are a lot.
That's
Oh.
awesome. I'm gonna go with no. On
I am
this
not
one.
drunk
What
enough.
What is the Freddy glove? I am curious on this one.
Greedy.
The Freddy glove. Well, once upon a time, we used to do
Freddy?
post scary shows, and where we would get really, really, really drunk. And that night, I got way too drunk. And next thing you know, I'm on a video chat with Scary Face, butt ass naked with a Freddy glove covering my stuff.
No.
Yeah. And then she found me in the shower eating Fritos.
Mhm.
So
I find him in the shower pretty regularly, usually giggling. So there's
I
that.
remember I ate the Fritos, and then I woke up the next day and saw the Fritos in there. I'm like, now blamed it on the kids. Like, why would y'all eat Fritos in the shower?
And I was like, they did.
That was
did.
you. And I'm like, oh
You
god.
did. Speaking of very drunk, they probably have some of those pictures.
Oh no.
Well, in fact. But I do have a question here. The Scurry Show's this Sunday, right?
Correct. It is back. Scary Show comes back Sunday night at 6:30ish. Yeah, 6:30ish. I'm gonna go 6:30ish. On our Twitch
Ish.
platform. So, yeah, 6:30ish. SAS begins. The show comes back, so it's new season, and it's hopefully we have another good season. This is the 6th season of the Scary Show, by the way. This will be the 6th season, so we've been around for 6 years. That's pretty crazy.
Nice. How long has Scary Face been around?
Ish.
Ish. 11-ish years. No, it launched in 2012. The
2012?
idea was thought in 2011, and it was officially launched in 2012. So it's been around for a while.
Oh, yeah.
It was just an idea that you just came up with from because you were a haunt actor before, weren't you?
Yeah,
Or-
I was a AC general manager, GM, and quite honestly, that was going to be my last year anyway. And I was burnt out. Like I was burnt out of being at the same haunt, doing the same job, blah blah blah. And I knew there was a lot. The industry was so much bigger than what we were kind of brainwashed at the haunt I was at. Was we were the only haunt that mattered. Nothing else matters. Everything else is beneath us, and that was a really bad mentality. And I wanted to kind of get out of it, and I wanted to see what the rest of the industry had. And so I was like, I'm just going to go around and write a review on them. And I've been doing this for so long, and just go visit. And then once I started branching out locally, and I was like, wait, there's more haunts in this part of Alabama. Well, holy crap. That's kind of what opened my eyes of truly how big it was. And so that's what I was going to do. And that's what happened. And the first name sucked, actually. This is corny, cheesy, point blank, just Alabama haunt reviews. And at the time I was hired on to do another haunt, kind of in between limbo between 2012 and 2014. And so I was like, we want you to come in and kickstart our haunt. Sure, I'll, absolutely. And Rylan was with me, and I would always bring him to work. And my office was past, like, you had to walk through the makeup room to get to my office. And he was, what, 4, 5-ish, maybe somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And he would walk through the makeup room, and he would see all this stuff. And I'm like writing down ideas, because this is like, that was one and done with this haunt. And he just kind of happened to come in. And he mentioned to me, he's like, he shut the door and he's like, Daddy, those are some really scary faces. And I was just like, uh-huh. And I was just like, and sitting there, and I was like, what'd you say? And he's like, those are scary faces. And I was just like, scary face, scratch out that face, scary face. And that's literally how Scary Face was named. So now he's going to see this and want royalties when he turns 18, whatever.
Nice. You got that trust fund set up, Dad, right? Right? I mean, I didn't come up with this.
That's literally how the name came out. It came to be was him. He just couldn't pronounce scary.
That's slightly like our story with Roots Bleed Red. Like we started off, Natalie, a mother de la Mort was asking us, you guys want to be a part of this? We were talking to her for about a month or so. And because I started watching stuff on Psycho Bunny, and I started watching, prior to that was just Mother de la Mort, but now it's the Horror Gallery. And I was watching her stuff because I found it randomly. And then I think that's how I found Scurry Face and a couple of other ones.
When we found this, when we found her, we found you guys, which then led us to another one, which then led us to another one. And then we went down the rabbit hole.
But we were telling, I became friends with Natalie, I'm sorry, Mother de la Mort on Facebook. And then I sent her a message saying, hey, we live near a cemetery, roughly or 45 minutes away from a cemetery that is the oldest grave there is from 1802, and it's Pioneers Days and all sort of stuff. And I was like, and she's like, can you go get videos of that? We can, bring you into PBDC. And then that went on until about the pandemic, and she's like, hey, do you guys want to do a regular show with us? And we're like, yeah, we can. And then she's like, how about today at 10 p.m. Eastern? We're like,
sure,
that's 3 hours away. Okay. She's like, okay, what's the name of your show? I was like, the Random Show. And then 6 months later, when we took our first break, she was like, we sent her this belly dancing metal video of a belly dancer to
Diana
Sepultura.
Something starts with a B.
To Roots Bloody Roots. And she's all that song, Roots Bleed Red. I was like, Roots Bloody Roots. And she's all, yeah. I was like, but Roots Bleed Red. And I was all, that's fucking rad. I was like, all right, there you go.
Yeah.
Our first logo was one of those trees in Brazil. There's one in Australia, one in Brazil, and one somewhere else.
The sap's blood red.
Where the sap is blood red. That was our first logo for the longest time.
But then it was like, okay, we got to put some. We need to be able to put this up. So then we came up with the other one.
I feel like this is a good time to play a major video, but
I think so.
Because we were talking about it.
Well, do you know if you play it that everybody's going to stop watching?
Well, there's another video.
No, you can play the other video first. You can play the other video first.
Okay. Well, before we play that other video,
that's why we do stats at the end of the show.
That makes sense. Well, I feel like we should start with this real fast.
Yes,
that is probably our best Halloween costume.
Yeah, no,
it's awesome.
Oh, the Winter Soldier was so much better.
No.
Yeah.
Look how good we look.
Good.
Batman looks pretty stunning, honestly.
Now, is this Batman, Christopher Nolan's Batman, or is this
absolutely?
Well, yeah. Look.
Yeah, this is Dark Knight. This isn't the third one, right?
No, that's yeah. I just got back from battling Heath Ledger, so yeah.
Nice.
That was our best Halloween costume, I think.
I mean, as a match, yes. Like the year I went as Winter Soldier, you went as the Riddler. So
the Riddler's awesome.
Yeah, but
I went as the female Riddler. He went as the Winter Soldier.
My hair was down to here.
Ryland went as Captain America.
Yeah.
To be the villain, the hero to your villain.
Right.
And Evelyn went as Batgirl to be the hero
yeah.
to my villain.
I had a long hair picture in here somewhere. I guess we'll just find
Did I
it.
just read that right from Vice? The oldest. I mean, actually, no. I'm sorry. That makes sense.
The oldest one is from like 1066.
Oh, that'd be. I would Vice. I would love to go see that cemetery. I would have so much fun there.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
That's awesome to hear, Everett. That
What is read it out? I will say the Scurryface reps have helped me get more comfortable and develop my characters.
That is awesome to hear.
That is something with Scurryface that I actually is one of the coolest thing. Your reps are absolutely amazing and on point. It's one of those things where if I see Scurryface logo right there and I know for a fact they're with you, it's like they're just good people, you know, like absolutely good people.
And that's basically what the bottom line of Scurryface is you know, it's about good people. Like, I don't bring on people now granted, I've done it and I've been burned, you know.
It happens.
I've been burned by people that, you know, that fooled me, tricked me, and thinking that they were good people. And, you know, one of my downfalls is I'm easy to put too much trust and loyalty to people quickly. You know, because my mindset is, you know, bring you on. I have nothing but the best intentions for you. I think I bring you on for a reason. So I think the world of you, and I believe in what you're doing, and I want to help it grow and promote it. And so, you know, but other than the people that's burned us, we try to bring on people that I don't care if you have the coolest looking character. I don't care if you're the best actor or actress in the industry, but if you're a jackass as a person that treats people like shit and beneath them, you know, you think you're better than others. You know, if you have that mentality and you're just a shitty individual, I don't want you. I'd rather have somebody that, you know, that cares about what everybody's doing, that wants to continue to grow, that wants to better themselves, better everybody around them, and have character that maybe needs help to grow. Maybe they're stage one of their character where they're buying Party City Mass or Spirit Mass.
Yeah.
You help it grow. I'd rather have somebody like that a part of Scurryface than those ones with big egos that think their shit don't stink.
Exactly. That's I think growing pain. I think that's a part of growing pains, and you're always going to go through those growing pains. You're going to have some people who's going to come in that you're going to have to eventually just kick out or do whatever you got to do with. You know, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
But 99% of the time, I with us. I've noticed that we end up getting just good people if you just hang in there and you really look at them and make sure. What was it? Sorry.
Toxic gets fired about every other week, so.
I was flicking Toxic off.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, "What?"
I didn't see it because I was looking at the comments. I was looking at the comments on the side, so I didn't even see it.
What did Toxic say right there? I got to see it real fast.
He even feeds us snacks when we are good.
I occasionally let D out the basement. He gets chained to an inflatable elephant, whatever. Feed him candy.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, we've gone through
growing
pains. Huh?
Oh, I thought I said we've only gone through 3 pictures. You said you had a handful.
We've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
We'll go to this one.
I sent this picture because I want to show you how drunk he is.
He doesn't look that drunk though.
Well, he does have the 90s bucket hat.
Remember that night.
He's got the smirk though that he's drunk.
I'm digging the bucket hat.
The bucket hat. Now, we're at a bowling alley and he is in a bucket hat.
And he's wearing the 90s hookah necklace, it looks like.
Yeah.
He's his own version of the dude.
I was pull up from the flow up that night, apparently. I do not remember that night at all.
I love how it is so obviously a bowling alley, even though you don't see lanes.
Yeah, it's a bowling.
Like, you can tell.
You see the lockers?
Yeah, the lockers and
the
grab
could
machine.
be anything, really.
The lockers mean bowling alley. Or a roller rink. What does it say?
First day of first grade.
You know what's funny is I actually sent that into our local news station.
That's great.
They refused to post it.
Oh, what the hell?
They didn't find it very funny. I thought it was hilarious.
That is so good.
But I took the kids to school in that, by the way.
This is that next picture. That is another tacky. That was like our last one. That was the one that we found all the teenagers.
Yeah. That was the second before last one.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, it was the last one.
No.
Yeah, it was.
No, because
I'm
the
loving the
last
glitter
one, no, the last
suspender.
one I wore my Santa hat and the robe all night. Didn't wear nothing. I just wore the robe and nothing else on the last one.
It looks.
I thought you were gonna say you didn't wear nothing under it.
No, I didn't. I had on a Santa hat and a red robe and nothing else under it.
It looks like Shannon's trying to explain to you that there are a lot of teenagers in the basement here, and you're all boo!
Well, that explains it because that night, because the teenagers came over, so I threw on the headphones to kind of look hip with them, and that explains the headphones because that fucker's not plugged into anything, by the way. It's just there.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Bang.
wow.
On his face.
I need to grow that
James.
back.
No, my God.
I am going to
please
grow
do
that back.
not.
That is from 19. That is definitely a 1999 goatee right there.
I am growing
Do
that
not
back.
do it.
That is
partying
partying until you're 19 until 1999 goatee right there.
I think I
What's
party
on your
hard.
shirt?
Oh, it's a tricycle.
Oh, it looked like a martini glass for
I
a
thought it was
second.
a martini glass, and I was like, "What's in it?"
No, it's a tricycle shirt.
What is up with your face?
I had
You
to
look like you
probably be
smelled something
sober
bad.
from the public,
We're at a
Is-
restaurant or something.
and I had to be sober or something, or happy that I'm being around people because I hate being around people.
Is that a Cracker Barrel?
No,
Is it-
maybe
It looks like our Cracker
It looks
Barrel.
like a Cracker Barrel.
It may be.
it might be a Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel,
We're
Cracker
at a
Barrel,
restaurant.
Cracker Barrel.
Crackle Barrel.
Crackle Barrel. Crackle Barrel. We just
Yeah,
got a Cracker Barrel. And
like
it's
you're all
great.
dressed nice, and I'm here in my tricycle shirt.
With a, is that an iron cross?
With a
Say
what?
that again.
It's like an independence necklace. With iron
Oh yeah, it's a cross.
yeah.
I don't know. I didn't buy it for the religion. I just bought it because it was cool looking.
I love it.
Is it a? Oh, it's one of those Celtic knot crosses
so.
or whatever it is.
I think it was.
It
Yeah.
looks
Had
like
one of those.
the Independence Skate Company logo to me.
It was cool at the time. I didn't care what it stood for.
Okay, here's longer hair.
That is when we were on tour with the band, and Rob couldn't hang with us.
Rob can't hang ever.
We got back after the show. We got back to the hotel, and there was supposed to be like all the people that were like VIPs were going to come and party with us at the hotel, and he literally crashed right when we got there. And
Oh
so
man.
we ended up partying around his sleeping body. And there's other pictures that that he probably glad that it doesn't exist anymore. That used to exist. Things that we were messing with him while he was asleep. So
I have plenty of pictures of people being drawn on. So
good times. Good times.
Do you want to play one of the videos real fast?
you know what? We should probably go to a break.
Yeah, play one of the.
Yeah, I gotta
play,
pee.
Yeah, I gotta get another beer.
Hey, grab me a Fago.
Okay,
There you go. Hell yeah. Now it's a party.
play that other video right there.
Well, I
The
was
one
gonna
that
play
says
the
my
ad
video.
and then the other one.
Okay,
Okay.
What video
This will
we
be like
playing?
a rock band.
not the
Oh, the
special
rock
one. We're
band.
not playing that one till the end.
Yeah.
Oh, the rock
Uh,
band. Oh.
We'll play that and then rock band. So that'll go like 5 minutes. All you guys compete.
Yep.
Okay. We'll be right back, guys.
Hello, all you beautiful people out there. It's your boy Sleepy. When I'm not guzzling down gallons and gallons of amazing ice cream, yes. Oh, I love ice cream. Oh, hang on. I'm watching PBDC TV. Now, back to the show, all you beautiful people. And remember, stay nasty.
Hey, kind of quick. I was like, oh shit.
I was trying to be like, the gifts don't show up, guys.
Wow. Hey, no, well, thanks for showing that. Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize what Rock Band is, and it's more than just sitting around playing chords, and it's different. We try to give everybody a legit online concert experience through the game. And I promise you, we've researched it. We've looked. Nobody comes close to giving a Rock Band show like we do. And,
it's fun. I love watching it. Like, we have a blast when we're watching it.
I'm glad. That's awesome. And yeah, it's kind of how we look at it is, it's just one of those, you go see a cover band somewhere, you're having a good time with your friends, with everybody that's around you. And,
Right.
We're kind of the background entertainment, and that's kind of how we treat Rock Band is we want everybody to have a good time in the comments, along with occasionally watching and enjoying the show, but mostly having a good time with everybody that's in the show with you, having a good time chatting back and forth with each other. And that's kind of how we look at it.
That's definitely how what I'm saying, like with having fun, because obviously we're having fun. While we're watching you guys have fun, really, but everybody that's in the comments are so much fun to like talk to and be around, and so supportive and happy. You know,
It's a good
it's
time.
just a good time. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so I don't know, maybe we haven't done a rock band show since 2022. I'm here all night.
It's like that was so long ago.
It feels long ago.
Yeah, I'm still stuck in 2022 right now.
I am.
Maybe we'll do. Maybe we can, if I can get everything done, we can do one Saturday night. If I can get everything ready for the show, we can do one Saturday night.
Right? Yes, Elysium. Half the time I'm jamming along with you guys.
We love it. We love it when people, especially like they'll, we don't. It doesn't matter how bad you can sing or how well you can sing. We love when people send us like videos. Mostly they send it through Snap, is of them singing along with us as the show goes on. And we don't care how great or bad you sound. It's awesome that you're doing that. You're doing that at home watching the show. So.
Oh yeah.
We don't judge because.
Not that you guys can't post GIFs. I just don't see them up here.
Yeah, StreamYard doesn't allow it to come up here. It just comes up as a blank thing. They barely just allow out emojis and stuff like that.
Yeah, no,
we were Guitar Hero people before Rock Band.
Before Rock Band came out, we loved Guitar Hero.
Yeah,
for sure.
I suck at Guitar Hero.
What was the drums and the singing. That's what made us leave Guitar Hero, because of the drumming and the singing capabilities.
I was looking up stuff through. If you've ever heard the band, the Cybertronic Spree, they are a Transformers cover band. Transformers, the movie cover band, where you have the lead singer is Hot Rod, and then you have RC, and then you have Unicron. He's on guitars.
Optimus Prime.
Well, then I found
the one he's talking about.
Guitar Hero. It was their one of their DLCs was the Transformers with what's
Optimus
his name?
Was singing.
No, what's his name? Who does the touch? You got the touch.
Stan Bush.
You got the power.
Stan Bush sings it.
Good at that.
It's so good.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it's awesome.
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, it's so good. I was like, it reminds me of everything Tyler and Skirby, what they do with the Rock Band and all that stuff. It's so cool.
What's funny is, like, he said he did Guitar Hero tournaments, and there were like before, while the game was still new, like there were bars and venues that would have Rock Band on stage. I wish at that time I wasn't playing real music in a real band, and I was doing this, and I could take what we have now and go to these venues and do that. I would probably be much happier in the music industry. I'm just saying.
Well, if you've ever seen Von Canto, they are they're metal a cappella from Germany.
Play the mean cowbell.
And he plays a mean cowboy. Cowboy. He plays a mean cowboy.
I
Playing
could
cowboys,
not
huh?
imagine playing as a cowboy.
He's all
No, they're Von Canto is a metal a cappella band out of Germany, and they're fucking rad. It's basically playing Guitar Hero on stage.
That's cool.
I was doing it in between shows with my band.
I was doing it. Oh, nice. Razzles.
Even better.
Mariah, I'm gonna tell you, Beast and the Harlot and Guitar Hero 2. My fingers bled.
It's fun.
We took Guitar Hero. We got married at the beach, so we took Guitar Hero with us, and I have pictures of all of us in our condos, like my bridesmaids playing Guitar Hero. Like we all took like turns, like just sitting around playing it.
And I was pissed because she took it, and I couldn't go to her room and play because I couldn't see her, like the day before the wedding, and I was so pissed, like, because I wanted to play Guitar Hero.
You're like, is this what marriage is going to be?
Yeah,
stealing my Guitar Hero.
Pretty much.
And
then when Rock Band first came out, the first one, we had the drums for it, and I liked playing the drums.
I hate playing the drums,
and he doesn't like it. So I like playing the drums. So when I was pregnant with Ryland, 9 months pregnant, I'd be down here. He didn't like unlocking the songs. Like you couldn't just buy them. Now you can just go in there and buy them. But you had to unlock, you had to go through levels and you had to unlock the songs. Well, all the songs he wanted, he could, he didn't want to sit there and unlock the songs he didn't like. So I would sit down here and play drums to unlock all the songs while he was at work. I'd be like, I'll unlock this song.
Come on, there's like 22 new songs. I'm like, yes, good job, babe.
Yes.
That's exactly where
What?
this is exactly where COD got that from right now for Modern Warfare 2 right now. You have to unlock this gun to unlock this gun over here, and then in order to unlock this optic, you have to play with this gun for a while to unlock this optic up here. It's a pain in the ass.
I didn't want to play songs that I hated.
He didn't want to play songs he didn't know or he didn't like. And so I would just sit down here and do drums, and I'd be like, well, I'll try to drum this baby out.
Yeah, she was
big
pregnant. Yeah.
Big pregnant. I tried
drumming
to
and
drum
trying
that
to drum
baby out.
And I hated the drums because as a drummer, like real life drummer.
It's same for guitarists. As a real guitarist, they don't like the rock band guitars.
The people I was in a band with, we'd play it too, and like our guitarist would be so pissed off at the Guitar Hero or Rock Band guitar because like, this is bullshit. This is not, but then they'd get behind the drums and they would dominate. They would be like, I'm a better drummer than you. And they would be awesome at it. And I'd get back there and I'd like, what am I doing? And it's so awkward. But you put me on guitar, that's, I was really good at the Rock Band Guitar Hero guitar versus the drums. And
but
I'm a drummer.
You hand him a regular guitar.
But you hand me a regular guitar. Don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm not good at any of them.
That is something
I played piano, so
that is something I was gonna ask, being that you were a musician, because it was the same thing I encountered because I was in choir for so long, I sing and all this other stuff, and I play guitar and bass, and then my buddy got Guitar Hero, and he's all, "You're gonna be great at this." I absolutely sucked at it. I could not do it.
Yeah.
And then I was looking some stuff up online. I almost did throw it against the freaking door, and it was his game. But it was something I actually looked up, and it was a lot of people who play real music and stuff like that can't play Guitar Hero, and vice versa. I mean, obviously, people who can play Guitar Hero can't play certain things.
I was on the drums, man. Like, it was so messed up because I'm playing. I'm like, this is not the right time. This is not the right hit. This is like, oh my god! And it does. It made me want to flip the drum set up and be like, I'm done. And I
can't get the rhythm right with it when you're doing the bass lines. So it was like, I was like, either I'm playing with a pick or I'm playing with my fingers, and then I'm like sitting there going dun dun dun. I was like, and I'm pushing the buttons so that I can't get the timing right. I can't.
Yeah, I'm fine on guitar. I'm up there doing all crazy shit. I'm like, yeah, I should have been a guitarist, but only a rock band.
You look at the kids with who's playing the Dragon Force song on there on the Guitar Hero. I was like, how are you guys doing this on on hardcore and stuff like that? It was insane.
Right? Oh my god!
And I'm not a fan of Dragon Force. I can't stand it.
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Probably the nicest guys in the world, but I
seem like fun.
I love power metal, but I just can't. I think it's because they were way too popular with Guitar Hero. I think that's what it is.
You're one of those people.
I'm a contrarian. You know how I am.
You're one of those.
Metallica is my favorite band of all time. Absolute favorite band. And I will argue to death with people over it. That's how contrarian I am.
I don't want to get started on that one. I just don't.
James Hetfield is a beautiful person. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I do. No, the look on Tyler's face. No.
Are you wearing Django jeans, or was it with Jinko jeans in there? Jinko jeans right there?
I'm probably still wearing the same goddamn camo pants that I was wearing in ICP.
Just the look on Tyler's face when this popped up. I need to go back and actually screenshot that in a little bit.
Wow.
This is good.
The hair was supposed to be red.
And it wasn't.
It turned pink. So
hot pink.
It's Kool-Aid dye. It's Kool-Aid.
Oh, that was Manic Panic,
it was
Manic
Panic.
Yeah.
Or Splat.
The good old days. Great times. Good times.
It's funny, you guys have camo. You had your camo pants there, and we had
Jinkos.
because Korn being from here in Bakersfield, we had everyone got into Adidas. Everyone.
Oh,
did.
and the tracksuits.
Not me.
Oh yeah.
Tracksuit.
I stayed with my black jeans and 20-eyed docs and my chains and spikes.
And everybody liked ska.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
yeah.
I remember the ska movement. Oh my god.
For sure.
Oh, that was.
I got
great.
dragged to plenty of ska shows.
Where was No Doubt from? They're from Orange.
Anaheim.
There you go. And you're from Anaheim.
I'm from Anaheim, and
You were
No Doubt's
walking
from
in the spider
Anaheim,
webs.
So.
And you were just a girl.
You're just a girl
just
walking
a
in the
girl
spider webs,
world.
making spaghetti on a Sunday morning. So
Spaghetti? Where did the spaghetti come
the
from?
video has spaghetti in it.
Oh,
And underneath
well,
it
we
all,
also had Real Big Fish that came out of there, out of Orange County, and Jeffrey's Fan Club, and like we just had a ton of ska that came out of Orange County.
Babe, that shit is bananas. BANANAS. It's bananas.
Hey, don't
hide
you be
behind
his
my
hollaback
ego.
girl. Don't you be his hollaback girl.
Don't
Oh,
I
I
can do
think
this
I
all
need to
night.
get some comment. Oh my gosh. Aw. We'll go
What,
get it and
what
play it.
other ammo did you send over there? Holy shit.
Oh, there's a lot. There's still like a few more.
Oh boy.
We're
The last game I played was Space Invaders.
There is one more of it.
There's like at least one more, yeah.
Oh boy.
I saw the coolest thing at Cracker Barrel the other day
Oh,
was
God. Let's not get him started.
that's not even their album.
Oh,
I mean, that's their album, but it's
skip it down.
it's freaking cover album songs.
I don't know how to take that. Is that a compliment?
Burton C. Bell. He looks like Burton C. Bell. That's actually right.
I was
Do
like,
do 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 do.
I mean, I'm going to take that as
I
a
like
compliment.
ska. Yeah, I like ska, but there was like a ska like revolution in Orange County.
It's fucking terrible. I hate
bet
ska.
it was. I bet
It was insanity. It was ska insanity. Okay,
it was nuts.
Everyone was skanking pickles there.
everybody was wearing checkered Vans or
Yes.
creepers.
I want a pair of Vans now.
I love Vans.
If you do,
they're in there. I have them.
if you get them, get the pro skate soles. You're paying more for them, but they're so worth it. They're really
comfortable.
comfortable.
Pair of Vans. I feel like I was walking on
I
wood.
tell him, I'm like,
They
I
changed.
just want them 'cause of the way they look. I don't care
They're
about
oh well, no, the new ones are actually. I have a pair of Oxblood Vans we found, and they're so fucking comfortable. They're pro skates.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm realizing how much ska I listen to.
no.
Oh wow.
Why am
Oh
I?
god. More pictures, huh? Oh boy.
Yeah, you should probably get a couple more.
Let's get to a few more.
I know there's one
Sykes
more.
meant it as a compliment, by the way.
Thank you. Because I took it as a compliment. So
Awesome. Ska revolution. It's because ska's revolting.
Ska is revolting. I'm Nadine. Oh, by the way,
I'm still picturing the people playing trumpets wearing the long chains and like.
I didn't mind actually Real Big Fish because
I love Real Big Fish
because Trey Parker and Matt Stone fucking loves them, and I was like, okay, I got to give it to them. They're not bad. They were in basketball.
That was awesome. That was
thought you were
freaking
contrarian.
awesome.
we have a Real Big Fish on Rugman. So
I love Real Big Fish. Okay, hold on. Oh, I have 3 more.
Oh, and Save Ferris.
First of all, I want to say, what is wrong with your hair?
Why are you wearing a Texas Longhorn shirt?
just hook 'em horns, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't ever remember your hair being like this.
I
I've been like very perplexed with this hair.
I'm perplexed.
I'm perplexed by the shirt.
I'm absolutely perplexed too.
You were frosted
I like how you probably went in that day and walked
Weird.
it forward.
Yeah, it's like
it was a faux hawk.
it's like a faux hawk.
Yeah, it was a faux
like-
hawk.
Obviously, in 2011, right before the tornadoes hit, they spread around.
The tornadoes took away the
We're gonna
frosted
circle
tips.
back around to this.
And that was what's the sad thing is that that's the tail end of our music days.
Yeah.
So I was touring with that hair.
With
I was touring with
I don't
that hair.
ever remember you.
What was the name of your band, and what was the genre of music?
Not Frosted Tips.
Frosted Flakes.
Wow.
Are you sure?
Maybe. The band that was in was a band in August, and we had a really good run for a while, and then things happen. I'm not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
But our music had a it was heavily influenced by Tool.
Nice.
Live Tool, like it was a weird genre of mixtures thrown together. It was very heavy Tool Live. I don't know if y'all heard of the band Live.
Yeah,
Of course.
Live is one of my favorite bands. Throwing Copper is one of the best albums ever.
Well, say I go with Secret Samadhi, but yes, Throwing Copper is great. But Live was that was my favorite band. So it had a lot of mix of Tool, Live. What's that other band? Fuck. That his side project that he did.
Perfect Circle.
Perfect Circle. Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of tones of that. Deftones was a big part of it, and and I tried to bring in because my other favorite band was called Gravity Kills. I don't know if y'all know who that is or remember them.
I do
Oh, I
remember
do
them.
know what you're talking about. Yeah, Gravity Kills. Yeah.
Yeah, that was another band that I was really into, and it was complete opposite of Live. So,
They're almost industrial, I want to say, I think.
yeah, and so, but like I said, that's kind of what our sound was. So we got a lot of the Tool features, but also a lot of the driving bridges and driving choruses like Live would have in their songs.
Well, that's because you're a guitarist. That's all you play.
Yeah, that's true.
Hold on.
Now,
I
Chris,
gotta
you're
go
not
back to this
wrong.
one.
You're not wrong. I kind of feel
For the
like
hashtag,
I'm actually
I'm
jealous.
going-
I wish I was.
I'm going back.
That is so good.
That's pretty accurate. I kind of wish I was him because I'd have got to go to
That's great.
space.
That's
Flop.
I could do it. Excellent. I used to could do an excellent NSYNC impersonation, but I can't do it anymore because I don't know what the pants are. So
This is back when Tyler had hair. So
Look on his face. Just
the best way.
had more hair. Just chugging.
Just crack open 3-4 more beers right now and just chug them all at once, bro.
It's like, what's wrong with a faux hawk? Looks like Backstreet Boys.
why'd you go out of frame?
I mean that the best way. I'm not out of frame. I'm not out of frame.
She's gonna chug
Oh.
her yellow.
Susan! Hello, my friend.
Hey. Hello.
Yeah. But that's what the band was, and so it's I just still can't believe I went around playing shows with that hair.
I think that's how.
Apparently, we're getting into my Italian roots right now.
Hey, you don't like it alive? I don't like it alive. What's your problem? What, you not liking the pasta and alive?
Yeah. Wow. Shut up,
That
Sonny.
picture
No longer- I
Tyler
can't-
looks
I'm no
like
longer
one of the
calling you for
Wiggles.
the rest of the night.
No wonder he wore a helmet.
Cannibal!
I'm writing this shit down.
Oh, I saw Blood the Demon in here earlier. That's
Yeah,
rad.
he's in here.
Cannibal and Blood the Demon are
You
fucking rad.
missed? Did you really miss the entire thing about
I
skin
was-
flutes and how Cannibal plays
I
the
was
lost?
laughing at Frosted
Wait,
Tips.
here we go.
I'm kidding, Tyler.
Hold on. I'm actually going to go
You're
back here.
fine.
You know what? I'm not embarrassed, but apparently I rocked that shit. So
You own it, man.
I owned it. So
You own it.
Whatever.
If you're gonna have Frosted
There you
Tips,
go.
it's best to own it and just do it, man.
You know what? I guarantee I with Frosted Tips at that time, I guarantee I still got some ass.
Yeah.
It's all-
Shannon's just
Oh my god, you bitch! Wow.
They're out there for public to see.
Wow.
It's not like I've dug through my purse.
But you have to dig deep for this shit. Nobody in 2023 is gonna put that much work in. to
Can I-
find shit like
Hey.
that.
Can I say something?
We're 4 days into 2023, guys.
Can
But
I?
you know
We're
what?
4
You
days.
get to tell that story. I don't remember.
Can I
it
say
all.
something real fast? That is a nice bathroom, though. Look at the wood. Look at the wood wall. Everything. That's great.
So,
He wishes he's puked in a bathroom that nice.
Yeah.
so we every year one of our crazy traditions with some of our friends used to go and rent a huge cabin up in Gatlinburg. And so this was the first year we did it. The first year?
I don't think so.
I think it was the first year. And this was the night that helicopter was invented.
What is this
So-
helicopter revolving around the toilet?
Well, let's just say he drank a whole bottle of Jack Daniels.
Oh fuck that!
Oh god.
Oh bro.
That
And
reminds me
we
of when I
were
drank
in we
So
were
cool.
in the hot tub and he got out of the hot tub, and I'm not
no.
real sure what he was trying to do. Maybe he needed to pee. But next thing I know, helicopter, helicopter, helicopter to all in the hot tub.
I get it now.
And so we were staying in like this loft that was like, so the cabin like had bedrooms and stuff, but we were on a loft. So our bed was kind of open, but we did have that little half bath right there off the loft part. And
That's upstairs. How did I
yeah,
make it up that spiral
I
staircase?
I don't quite know how you did that, but wow, you did. And
Good times. Good times.
I'm just proud of myself that I took a picture of it. Honestly.
All right. There's one more.
One
more.
more.
Oh boy.
There's one more.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm proud of that one.
That's a good. Is that a dress?
Yeah,
That's a nice dress.
My dress.
Hell yeah, I found her dress and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my Neo impersonation. So I
I
went
can't.
Neo.
I am way too big for cos dresses. I will stretch and rip them.
Hey, I did
Oh,
just
that-
get Care Bear overalls.
I was
I-
stoked because my hair was like my hair had body at that time. Fuck you. Oh man, my hair was
Different.
thick. It was like thick. It was long. It was wavy, and it was beautiful. I was like Fabio hair, not quite, but the fact that I found her dress and I was like, I'm gonna put this on because I feel like Neo, and I will promise you, after that picture was taken, I probably ran around the house pretending to dodge bullets.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I just had the. I ran around that.
What?
What was it?
I'm not allowed to use the bathroom on Flight Simulator.
Yeah, every time I do a flight on Twitch, he always eats chili before the flight.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, he just called you Mannix.
Spidey Sense Matrix. Mannix.
His hair was all one color.
What is the Mannix thing? I'm curious. I am curious.
Yes, my hair was all one color. It was all black.
What in the 1999 style happened here?
Yes.
Right? It is everything Tyler's been doing on these pics is 1999.
The late 90s were the best.
Can I
ever.
It was.
Can I
Music
point
was
out
awesome.
that there's a jacket on that chair that we still have that you still wear very frequently.
That's the green jacket.
Yes.
Holy shit. It's right here. No, it's not. It's hanging up. But yes, I still wear that son of a
You
bitch.
still wear that
I still
jacket.
wear it. I just went total
That is
Mississippi.
some-
Did y'all hear
that
that?
is
Son
some
of a
good-
bitch.
That is good quality right there.
That
To
jacket is
still be
great.
able to wear.
And
I
it
mean,
still looks good. It's
yeah.
not faded. It's a
No.
Right.
great
Everything from the 90s lasted. I still have my leather from the 90s. Everything. And
jacket.
that thing can stop a 9mm
Nice.
bullet. Like
It's
no
so-
joke.
Nice.
Oh, the 90s, the late 90s were the absolute best. Nothing compares to the late 90s. I'm sorry. Everybody likes oh, the 2010s or this, whatever. No,
that's
shit,
when-
no.
That's when everything that's when
2010 is when things started dying.
well, you had in the late 90s, you had grunge going out, which I loved grunge. I'm a metalhead. I've been into black metal and death metal for a
So
long time.
excited about
But
that jacket.
The 90s is when metal started coming back, some darker style music started coming back, and there was a lot of aggression in it, and there was a lot of good styles there, it was so cool.
late 90s was. I mean, like we were angry.
Yeah,
It was right before
yeah, we were
on
angry.
we were on the precipice of this right here, the social media explosion, everything like that, before everything happened,
Yes. Yeah, but we were angry
Yeah,
at everybody.
Exactly.
It was
Punk
an
never
angry-
dies.
Yeah.
Like we were.
But we
just
had
angry
we
people.
had reasons. No, we had
Did we?
reasons. Yes. It was not like the angry generation of today where
No, I just.
you're
think
wearing
we were
blue, that
angry.
offends the sky.
No, I mean,
You
we were
know.
just
That's the woke generation.
Yeah.
pointed at anything, is what I'm saying.
No, it was
we
just
didn't
angry.
point
I did.
anger at anything. We were
No.
just angry.
And
it wasn't.
Yeah, we were an angry
We
generation.
weren't angry at anything.
Tyler Durden said it best that we were what was the quote from Fight Club? we're the bastard children or something like that. I can't. I was about to say it. I can't even remember it now. We're the forgotten. We're the forgotten children, or the forgotten generation. Basically, what it is. You everyone, you had your World War II, it's Fight Club, but you had your, you had you had the World War II generation, the British generation. You had the '60s and all that stuff. The '90s, we were all forgotten. We had no Great War. We had nothing like that. So
Even
We
when it
were
comes to
angry because we had to work.
Generation X, we were Xennials. Like we even got shafted kind of for the 90s. We were, for a certain span, everybody's like, well, what are you from 80, whatever? I think I'm 81. And technically,
oh, I'm 81.
Told you.
Technically, I am. So technically, we're either Generation X or we're Xennials. We're not millennials.
I would say we're Xennials. I mean,
Yeah,
because we're not exactly accepted by Generation X, but we are. We did experience everything that Generation X had, because we also were the generation of, if you're a fucking asshole, you're a fucking asshole. You're gonna get punched in the face.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. There's
didn't-
not many from our generation that runs around and runs their mouth that's never been punched in the face.
Yep.
And so we punched each other in the face for saying stupid shit. And now,
Micro generation.
You're a micro generation.
What the hell?
like people nowadays, they say what they want because they've never been punched in the face.
What?
Yeah,
They're
you know.
keyboard warriors. You can say anything you want. I mean, look at all these. Not to get into this, but look at all these fucking Facebook groups, man. All these owners of whatever, you can say whatever you want from behind a screen. You don't have to worry about shit. And if you do encounter the person and they beat your ass, you're just going to call the cops on them and get them arrested, and they're going to go to jail for a long time.
Yeah, you can't handle things like it needs to be handled, like it was in the 90s. Where you just had a nice little fight and that was done. And whoever, when you're done fighting, you didn't fight to kill anybody. You just fought, and then it was over with. You shook hands, gave each other a beer, and you fist bumped, and that was it. That was, you handled it.
Exactly.
That's true about that. That's true.
Playground justice, as Susan said right there. Yep.
Yeah. Hey,
just take care of business.
I wish everybody would adopt Texas's rule where you can go out and have a fight and not get arrested.
I heard about that.
Like,
you can literally, if you say this is mutual combat in the streets, you
something
can
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So along those lines, you can fight in the streets, and cops are just going to hang back.
Yeah, as long as you're not like it's not like crazy trying to kill them. If it's just a fight, yeah, they're gonna let it go. And I think every state needs to adopt that. Especially, I'm sorry to say, California, because I think a lot of people in California need to get punched in the face.
Look,
I agree.
We're basically in we're. I hate to say it, because I'm not
a lot of people in Texas that still need to get punched.
We're in there's a couple meth clowns and shit like that. But there's a we're in little Texas here, like little Georgia, little Bama, little Mississippi. That's how Bakersfield is. It's nothing like California. It's weird.
Well, I hope I get to come there in October.
I have a place to stay for you guys.
I'm trying. I'm working on it.
Well, I drive you around. I'll drive you. I'll provide a car for you too, and be your chauffeur.
We also found a lot more haunts that we didn't get the chance to go to, by the way. There's a guy that looks just like him at the one in Whittier.
So there's two in California?
Yes, there's two
narcos.
One of my best friends sent me a picture and was like, is Frank or Texas down here?
No, I was just selling cocaine in Whittier. Hey, narco, there's a big shipment of cocaine coming in.
I wish I had the picture right now, but I don't. But I'm all, holy shit, it does look like it.
Yeah, you'll love Orange, man. You'll love it. Actually, Orange is a nice place.
I'm excited. I'm trying to see if we can get it finalized, and then I'll let y'all know. I'm hoping to get it finalized.
Yes.
Tide Pod Swirl ice cream coming from a Slippy near you.
Oh, God.
Bring up Natalie's.
Hold on.
Bring up Natalie's.
Please tell me you can slap someone with a glove first. That would be amazing.
Sir, I do believe we've started martial combat.
Reminds me of Robin Hood Men in Tights, where they slapped you with a metal gauntlet thing. And then, oh, man, that's such a funny movie. She hates Carrie Elways.
I do. Oh, God.
I love him.
You hate Carrie
How
Elways?
can you hate him?
She's weird.
He was in Twister.
Yeah, Twister was... that's probably...
Robin Hood Men in Tights.
That would be his only good role.
He's the only Robin Hood who spoke with a proper British accent.
Damn, Skippy. Oh, man. God,
Still waiting to hear from Tyler and
I. I'd love to get to Ohio as well. I'm serious. I would love to get there.
You fight the cops.
Right.
Oh, hey, Mikey, what's going on? Sorry.
Wait, should I be offended?
Yeah, I'm sure you could be offended. I mean, all you gotta do is just look at something in the picture that you don't like, and you can be offended nowadays.
Yeah, it happens. What is it? Some say anything. The rest of us is just Facebook jail. Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
We can tell you love the 90s.
No shit, Rainbow. I still got my dragon shirts hanging up on the other side of that door, and my anal bead necklace.
So our son this year, he decided he's one of those that has just never really been into the dress up for school. Yeah, no, I hate The Princess Bride. Like, I hate that movie.
Done. We're
I'm sorry.
interview's over with. We're done.
I just never liked it. Never.
It's got Andre the Nephilim in it, man.
Andre the Nephilim.
I just don't.
What just love it for saying kind of bad on a camera?
He has to pee.
Not all Cali kids are like that. I know we aren't.
No, we're not all like that. There's a.
How can you hate The Princess Bride?
I just don't like it. I don't know. I'm weird. It's fine. At least I can say I don't like it and not be like,
exactly.
I just
love him. So.
Crush. What about Crush? Did you like the Crush with him and Alicia Silverstone? Have you seen that one where Alicia Silverstone's a psychotic 13-year-old who is stalking him? Yeah. It's actually pretty decent. I get where you're coming from with the whole Carrie Elwes thing, because he does play the same role every single movie.
Whatever.
You know?
Yeah, I just don't. That's what I'm saying. Was the one role where he was different.
No, I'm saying I get it.
Inconceivable.
Princess Bride was awesome.
I just
clips of insanity.
I just don't get that type of comedy. I mean, I don't know. There are some things that I find super funny that I don't know, and then just that type of comedy, I just don't. I don't know.
My name is Slippy. You unalive my father, not prepared to unalive.
It's fine.
Sad panda.
Wait, what did Vice say? The Princess Bride.
It's a good movie, but it's overrated.
Thank you, guys.
Andre the Giant. That's why.
Yeah, Andre the Giant's first and last movie.
It's sad. I know.
Yeah.
I don't like. I've never watched Star Wars either. I mean, I've watched some of the.
Mariah's gonna flip out.
Like, I've seen some of the newer ones that came out, like not
the new ones,
but like the ones that came out like in the late 90s, early 2000s.
I'm not a big fan of the new stuff. I'm not happy with them. I love The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian's fucking awesome. I want to see. I still have not seen everything in the Book of Boba Fett. But yeah, but the new ones, I like how the Mandalorian's fixing some stuff from the movies.
Yeah, see, I just never got into Star Wars.
My soul weeps. I was waiting.
Vice!
I know.
Vice!
What?
Oh!
In the movies. Yes, I know. I know. I'm shook. I'm shook right now.
Vice, I am vexed. I am terribly vexed right now. I am vexed.
I'm not a Star Wars fan
Not a
either.
Star Wars fan either. Don't let him lie to you.
I'm not a Star Wars
fan.
Now,
honestly,
I will not say this. I would not go as far as Vice and say Star Wars sucks.
I'm not saying it sucks, but I just don't. I've never gotten
not a
into
fan
it.
of it.
Like, I can't.
Now, here's one. I'll say that
duck abuse. What? Wait.
Here's one thing that I'll say that sucks, and I will fight anybody. I don't care.
Okay, we need to
Avatar. Go suck a cactus dick. That's what I'm saying. Big old cactus dick.
Avatar is good if you go see it stoned. The first one. I have not seen the second one yet.
I think I would puke if I saw it. Duck abuse.
Duck abuse.
That's the best.
Vice started the new phrase right there. Duck abuse.
But it was the best
Star Wars
ride.
is duck abuse.
No, when the ride is better than the movie, that tells you something. Spaceballs is better. Spaceballs is better than Space Wars.
See, I don't like Spaceballs either.
What the
shit? I don't like that dry
Cannibal
thing. No,
the thing with Cannibal made a good point though. Spaceballs is a more accurate sequel than anything new that's been coming out for Star Wars.
They've gone plaid.
It's so good. Yeah,
What the
You can't
duck
go
is
wrong with
happening?
Mel Brooks ever. Mel Brooks is God.
Blame bias. She's the one that brought up Star Wars.
No,
No,
somebody else
unobtainium.
it was
Well, you got Star Trek. Star Trek is one of my. I love Star Trek more than Star Wars.
no. I liked the Star Trek movies, the new ones.
That's because it had your dude that you want to
Yeah, he
flick
was
your
hot.
bean to.
Oh, speaking of that, you're gonna go see the new D&D movie then?
Oh, yeah.
It's what's his face from the new Star Trek movies.
Speaking
Abrams?
of what? Flicking your
I just
bean?
wanted-
Well, yeah. If you're gonna,
Yeah.
what are we gonna do?
So
Um,
confused right now. What's going on?
No, what's his face
I
from
used to have a
the
duck
Abrams
named
Star Trek
Affleck,
movies?
by the way.
He's
Chris
in
Pine?
the new. He's the lead in the new Dungeons and Dragons movie that's coming
Are
out.
you talking
soon.
Chris Pine?
Oh, Chris Pine.
Chris Pine, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I just wanted to tell them that I had a duck named Affleck.
I had a duck named Quackers, and he was addicted to quack.
Well, before I don't want to get down this road either. Like I don't want to because this road could take it could take a whole nother 2 hours to talk about, and we can't do that.
No.
So, but I do want to throw this out there since James Gunn is revamping the DC universe. I want the dude to play Batman, Ackles. What's his name?
Jensen Ackles.
Jensen Ackles.
Jensen
I
Ackles.
want
Yeah,
him.
actually, yes.
No, he's not. Robert Pattinson's not Batman.
Is it?
Ackles,
He's Batman.
whatever his name is.
Sparkles did a good job.
I'll
He's
say
not-
it. Thank you.
But he cannot carry a universe,
Yes, he
a cinematic
can.
universe. He's
I
good
think
for
he
a
can.
solo film.
He's
not
already
good.
carried a sparkling vampire universe. He could do it with
He can do
this.
it.
That's different.
He's
That's for
fine.
tweet teens. That somebody
I
that wants to
liked
be a
it.
tweet teen.
He did not.
I
like the
watched
movie.
all the Twilight movies in one day, sir. One day.
No,
I
did,
haven't
actually.
even seen all of them. I haven't. I
better.
couldn't
we
do
can't
it.
get down that road. So again, this is why I said this could go
The
2 hours.
The books are better.
I think. Okay. Okay.
would be a great
Real fast.
Batman.
I think Jensen Ackles is gonna be. He'll be great as Batman. If they are they getting him to be Batman?
No, that's just me. That's what I
Oh.
personally want.
Yeah, Jensen Ackles will be great. But
That's what I want to see.
oh, he'd be awesome. Especially bringing everything from what's this? What was the other
Boys.
show he was in? What was it
Ooh.
called again? Jensen
Supernatural.
Ackles.
Supernatural.
Supernatural.
Oh,
The
I-
one that you wouldn't watch until recently.
Well, have you seen The Boys? The season.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, so he
Favorite
was so
show.
fucking good in
Favorite
that.
show. My favorite show.
But oh yeah, The Boys is good. And if you really want to see the difference between the Boys comic book is much more graphic,
I know.
Yeah.
much more graphic than a show. But I don't know. I if you can with the DC, you can keep multiple movies going on because there are multiple universes going on. That's how DC works. So you can keep Sparkles the Vampire as Batman, and then have your main continuity be Jensen Ackles or whoever else plays it, who carries the
You can
universe.
have Robert Pattinson playing Batman over there in the Unicorn verse,
Yeah.
and then have the real DC movies for us fans.
They did the movie like that for a reason. You.
I told you this could take 2 hours. So that's why I wanted to.
He
Throw it
did
out
really well as Batman Year 2, okay? He
I
did.
if you come into that movie looking at it as Batman Year 2, where he's not gung ho about everything, he's actually questioning himself, and that's where you get the dark and brooding. It works. Let's read that again.
Arnold Schwarzenegger for Batman. But
there.
okay.
Get down!
Get to the chopper! Yeah,
That's right.
Or
I think
it's
there should be
it's not a
straight
bad
as
game.
Batman,
Say that.
Blood as Batman, Bobo as Robin, Slippy as the Joker.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
I think Slippy would be best as Calendar Man or whatever his name is called.
You wouldn't
That's
need
a good
the
one.
Justice League to fight them. You just need a tetanus shot.
None of this shit would have ever happened if Bela Lugosi.
Right?
It's freaking Bela Lugosi. That's Goth Freebird right
That's
there.
the Goth Freebird.
Eccles did, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He does. Still.
I'm telling you, if they're missing out, if they do not cast him as Batman, they're missing out. Just throwing it out
We'll see.
Annabelle, I have a video that I have to send you, by the way.
They might, with how good he did in The Boys season 3, they might be looking at him. And James Gunn I'm actually happy with what he did, because I did not. When you find out what The Rock was really doing,
Yeah.
and how he basically strong armed Henry Cavill to come back, and I was like, okay, if he doesn't want to do it and he wants to move on, then it's gonna make Superman shitty.
Yeah,
But if Henry Cavill wanted to be the Man of Steel and keep doing this, then it would have been great.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, I think he's the best Superman we've had to this point, but you don't know what else is out there. And James Gunn is a master at casting roles.
Oh, he's
And
great. I love
don't
everything.
care what
I love
Wait.
most of the stuff he did.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
I don't care what anybody says. James Gunn is going to save the DC universe on the big screen. He's
Oh,
going
yeah.
to save it. And so people that are shitting on him, man, they don't know what they're talking about. They're just Zack Snyder sack writers. And
how can you hate on James Gunn when you have Guardians of the Galaxy and you see what he did with that and fought Disney and got his way?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but Tyler would have to be Alfred.
I would be Alfred in a heartbeat.
He's a badass. He really is.
I can see it.
I have a
I love how nobody said Two-Face.
I think that's too obvious of a pick, Slippy, and I mean that with respect. Saying that with great respect. That's too obvious of a pick to say Two-Face for you. That's why I say Calendar Man or something along those lines, or even the Riddler.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Teresa wants to know: are you two going to any cons Cali cons this year?
Right.
We are. Oh, sorry.
I would assume it was them.
We're not.
We're not. No.
We might.
We're looking at Midsummer Scream, and we are definitely looking at stuff in the South. I can't think of stuff.
CreepyCon?
There's stuff along those lines. I don't know about CreepyCon, but yeah.
CreepyCon's fun.
We've never been. We haven't done anything, but we're looking at places where we can get booths and actually do the podcasts from there.
OKC HorrorCon.
That's what we're going to ask you about after the show. We were going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are there any more sneak attack pictures here?
There are not. There are not.
We are at 2 hours. We're at an hour and 44 minutes right now. Shannon's got to get to bed before Tyler has to go pee again.
All the HorrorCon is better. That was the one we were trying for actually too.
Yep.
Okay. I got all the comments. Well, now I do.
Comic-Con's hard in California.
That's
the San Diego. That is that is one of the biggest. That is the biggest convention.
HorrorCon.
HorrorCon. I'll definitely be going to that. We'll definitely be going to that.
Funny story on HorrorCon was we were interviewing all good things on the show, and I have a problem like pronouncing certain things sometimes, especially.
No, he has a problem
enunciating.
I do. I have a slight little speech impediment.
I stutter a little bit, so
That's cool. Me too.
Majorly, actually, sometimes.
You're lazy.
It's all up here. So we were interviewing all good things, and so we were just talking, having a good time, and I just happened to be like, I said something about what's your favorite horror movies, and they were like, what?
Horror.
Horror movies, and they're like, horror movies. I'm like, shit, I did it. Horror.
They're all like, well,
horror.
Debbie does.
HorrorCon.com.
There's Debbie Does Dallas, Oriental Babysitter. There's a couple of them behind
okay,
the
we're not
door.
going to get started on this again. We did an entire 45 minutes on random porn. Okay, so
I know a lot about classic porn.
Let's not get started on this again.
We are from the 90s, so I do know a lot about porn.
We have the whole DVD set of Emmanuel in Space.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, we're hanging out soon. This is
yes.
What's her name? Krista Allen. Oh my dear. She was late 90s. Fapperoni.
Born in the 90s, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Asia Carrera, all that stuff. Yeah. I'm more of a big fan from the 80s stuff.
Gotta love that pick right there.
Hey, anybody else in the 90s used to wake up before they went to school and watch those fitness shows on the beach?
Yes. Very much so. I wish I had a cell phone in the 90s.
We're on the same page.
Back to the 90s. We circled back around.
Well,
that's what Scaryface likes to do. We always like to branch out, but somehow we always find ourselves back at home.
I mean, we can't talk
Debbie
football because
Dallas.
we're all NFL and you're college and all that stuff.
She's NFL. No, she's
watch
NFL.
I watch NFL.
So
I
you
don't
know,
really have a team, but I watch it.
No,
we're terribly disappointed with our team right now. They're bad right now.
Go Broncos.
Well,
Go Broncos, but they're
one thing I
fucking
love about
terrible.
her is the fact that she can talk football with any guy at any time. So, and I'm just sitting back like, I don't want to say shit. And she's got it, and that's what I love about her. She's not your typical,
He loves that I'm just like a man.
Well, it's 2023. You want to be treated like a man, so I'm treating you like a man. I love you, bro.
All right. So
Should we get to the special video?
We have a special video.
Do we?
Yes, we have a special
Something
video.
along those lines.
I mean, it's not like you knew about it.
It's going to cause anxiety. It's going to cause major anxiety.
So if y'all watched it before the show, obviously you had to watch it because you have it, and you might as well I'm going to watch this before we show it. And
he watched it. I actually didn't.
Well, okay,
wow.
look, I do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and I'm really meticulous about making sure each video fits the screen, and I have to watch it all the way through and all that stuff.
I was busy putting gems in my flowers.
I put a gem in your flower.
I did that one time, and he said, "What the hell's on your face?"
Akka's a hippie at heart. She's a hippie punk at heart. So she's gorgeous. So.
So you watched the video. So before everybody sees it, so this is volume 5. Obviously, it's an established contest that's doing, that's done really well in the past, and hopefully this will be every year. It gets better and more competitive, and the voting numbers, it gets bigger every season. And I'm hoping this is no different.
Is it $26,000 you're giving out, or 13? Or no?
13,000 IOUs. Whoa.
Yeah, it's 14.9 million IOUs. You get a Photoshop with Boogie. I mean, a Photoshop. Yeah, you get a Photoshop with Boogie.
Photoshop.
That's even better.
Is there a flash warning on this?
No.
There's a couple flashes. There's a couple
flashes. Yeah. Nothing major, Delphine.
There is a couple sections that does have strobes and are flashing.
It's okay. So. I said Biddy instead of.
I'm sorry to put a warning on that, and I used to put warning. I do it for Rock Band. The strobe light warning for Rock Band. I guess I need to start maybe putting warnings on. But thank you. Yeah, it does have some of that.
Yep.
But yeah, so you watched the video. Do you think this video is going to create an anxiety?
I think it's going to create major anxiety because everyone's going to be I mean,
you guys know this. It's this Sunday, right?
Is it this Sunday? Everything starts. But I think everything starts. Yep. Oh yeah. Especially with certain things, people being in there, so it's good.
Yeah. So basically, it does start. We're going to draw our first names for the rounds. The blueprint of how it's going to go down each round is on scaryface.com. I think scaryface.com/SAS is what you put in, and it's right there. Each round is blueprinted out right for you to see, so you understand how we're going to do it each week. I think first round is 5 weeks of 3 groups of 6.
Just go to the website.
But
she's like, I need to go to bed.
It's already starting anxiety with everybody.
Up, and then he'll be like, "Oh no, wait!" And then he'll freak out.
Then I'll get emails.
It up, and then anyway, just
I won't sleep.
Tell everybody to go.
Yeah, just go to the website. Read the blueprint.
Drinking helps.
Yeah, drinking does help. It's not that bad. It's really not. SAS is not as much as anxiety.
Why am I not that anxious?
It's a lot more fun. It is competitive. That's the one thing I don't want people to think, is a lot of people criticize it because it's like, oh, it's a contest, it's competitive. How dare they? That's so terrible. Oh my God, you should be ashamed of yourself, making people shut up and sit down. Contests and being competitive is healthy.
People should be competitive on some levels. They should because it gets people to go, you know what? Maybe I need to tweak this with my character. Yeah. Maybe I need to do this. Yeah. And it creates commodities. And yeah, and I told you, I stutter and it happens. But it creates certain bonds. People come together and talk and hang out and talk shit.
I can't tell you how many people have created friendships and working business relationships through the SAS that they would never been available for them before that. It creates opportunities. It shows new doors, just like anything. It may show you the doors, just like Scaryface does with all of its reps. We can show you the door, but you have to open it and walk through it. And same thing with SAS and and all the contestants. It's up to you on what you do with it. It's right there in front of you. It's all about how you take it and run with it. Is how you're going to benefit out of it. Because no matter if you get eliminated in round 1 or round 6, you're still going to benefit because it all depends on how you take it and run with it is how you'll benefit from it. If you cry about it and be a sore loser, you're not going to benefit anything out of it. You're just going to look like an ass.
Exactly.
And that's, so SAS is coming up, and we have no plans for 2024 to do the SAS. that other kind of contest kind of put a black eye on a lot of things. We're not going to name names, but 14.9 IOUs.
IOUs.
Yep.
Yep.
The
Definitely,
IOUs.
you're definitely going to read a magazine at some point in your life.
You might get caught on camera at a park, somewhere, sometime in your life.
I might get caught on camera.
No. Like that's one of the prizes.
Oh yeah. Good. That's on too. What's your take on Sass? Being 5 years, this 5th year. So what's your take on seeing it?
I think it's just one of those things that it's all about what you, as the character, puts into it. How they network themselves, finding different ways to network themselves, and branching out and doing stuff that they might not have ever done before, or what they might not even feel comfortable doing, but it pushes them to kind of do it. So I think it's a really, really good thing for all the haunters, to do at least once, at least say, hey, I at least did it once,
right?
To see, how far you go. And sometimes a lot of people surprise themselves, with how far they go. Scornism.
Yeah. The people that call it a popularity contest and they try to base their claim off of it just because you vote for people, that doesn't mean it's a popularity contest. If you go back in every single volume, the people that's entered with massive social media followings have never advanced that deep into the contest. It's always been people that is either new or just now growing, trying to find their footing, or people that has not been introduced. The perfect example, Taser Girl. She's a perfect example of how, she didn't have a big following, but she put the work in locally and physically and got to that point. And
well, exactly. It comes everything. I think a lot of that comes down to the footwork when it comes to how you progress and everything.
Yeah, it's not about social media. You can put 1,000 posts out there, and it's not really going to make a difference. It's what you're doing in the community and how you're reaching people there. That's the word of mouth. And the Sass is my best advice would be go out to your local area, get your haunt to help push. Go out to your local, whatever bars. Don't matter. Go out to your local community and do the footwork in, because you remember in the old days where to get people at your concert and bands, you had to go out and put flyers on billboards and post.
Exactly.
That's the way the Sass works now, and that's the most effective. Because the people that visit the site doesn't come from, majority of the votes are not from Facebook, Instagram posts, or the websites there. So it's, it's like she said, it helps build confidence, helps you break out of your shell. And the more you do that, the better your odds are.
Yep.
I actually already have the Sally Beauty Supply down for me to put posters up.
Do you want to? Do you want to play the?
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. What?
You want to play it? I think it's time to play it.
Yeah. So we're about to do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ready?
So
this is
she's still clicking. She's still clicking on comments.
Yeah,
all right, let's do this.
5 Sass intro. I hope everybody enjoys it, and you'll be seeing this for round 1 and round 2. And hope you all enjoy, and welcome to the Sass. Yeah.
Of a dog in me. I'm unleashed, ain't no walk in me. no holding me back, I strike fair. I said what I said, I'm known to set it off. You talk too much, I'ma break the glass jaw like. You know how I get down, yeah, we can break it down. Round after round, blow after blow. I'm the top dog, you already know. I got the fight of a dog in me. Let loose, ain't no walking me. Ain't no holding me back. Ain't no holding me back. I'm the top dog. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm the top dog. Ain't no holding me back. Nah, ain't no holding me back. I'm the top dog. Colder than zero below. I'm on fire, the whole world know. Everybody want a picture when I step out. Sell out the arena, pack the whole house. On front page news, what they talking about? I do it for the love, you do it for the clout. You the type to talk loud in the crowd. I'm the type to slap the taste out your mouth. You know how I get down. Yeah, we can break it down. Round after round, blow after blow. I'm the top dog, you already know. Fight of a dog in me. Let loose, ain't no walking me. Ain't no holding me back. Ain't no holding me back. I'm the top dog. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm the top dog. Ain't no holding me back. Nah, ain't no holding me back. I'm the top dog. I got the fight of a dog in me. Let loose, ain't no walking me. Ain't no holding me back. Ain't no holding me back. I'm the top dog. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all. I'm the top dog. Ain't no holding me back. Nah, ain't no holding me back. I'm the top dog. I'm the top dog. I don't know about y'all. I'm a top dog. I don't know about y'all. I don't think about y'all. I'm a top dog. I don't know about y'all. I don't know about y'all.
Fuck yeah. I actually was not nervous until I saw that.
First on the left.
Wait, but you had Team Pterodactyl lined up. Missing one, but
Oh dear God, Amelia, dude, man, her photo right there was fucking amazing. Raz's photo was amazing.
Yes,
So like this contest, there's a lot of new people, a lot of new actors, and this is the first time that I've seen this many quality photos be submitted, and it's going to be tough. Like usually I can tell, when I get the photos in, kind of, because that's what it's based on is your quality photos. And we started that last year. This year, it's known now. It's known to send in the best quality photo you have. And the majority sent in great photos, amazing photos of their characters. And it's going to be tough. I think this is going to be probably, even though we have the minimum in there with 115, it's still going to be probably the toughest SAS to date. Because there's so many quality, great looking characters out there, and I'm excited to watch this unfold. And that's the beauty about us is we get to sit back while y'all freak out and whatever. We get to sit back and be like, "This is awesome!" It's exciting for us too, and because we kind of learn as y'all go, we learn the same time. It's just we know it hours earlier because we got to get ready for the show and show the results.
No, he won't let me see.
No, I don't even let her see it. Like, nope, I want her to be surprised on the show too. Like, nobody in the show gets to see it but me, because I want their genuine, real reactions on the results. I want to see what their reactions are.
I looked in that. I was like, man, I have so many people I've connected with from
you guys,
Slippy, from you guys. Connecting with Slippy, connecting with Amelia. Vice, obviously Vice, all these people, and I think we were talking, was it Raz and you and me, and we were like, well, how do we handle this? It was like shake and bake, man. You guys are freaking Talladega Nights right now. It was like, you're going to be pacing, shake and bake, baby. I was like, we are getting there. I'm sorry.
It is. It's fun to watch it because it's so unpredictable, and everybody can look at it and go, oh well, it is so unpredictable. It is. The contest is so unpredictable, and
it's fun. That's how I see it. It's just going to be fun.
It is, and it's going to be a blast. And thank you for all I'm seeing the compliments. Thank y'all so very much. I really appreciate that, and And that's just the beginning, because rounds 1, round 2, you get that intro, and then once round 3 begins, we do a different themed intro as we go forward until the finals, from 3, 4, 5, 3 to 7, and so you'll get that intro for two rounds. And usually, how the only the change is, the ones that got eliminated in round 1, their pictures turn black and white on the round 2. And it's the only ones that remain are in color. Everybody else is black and white. And that's how
Mine's
round
already black and white.
Really?
That's her
Well,
makeup.
you're out already.
Well, that's
So sorry.
yeah. What's usually when that happens? I'll put color to your picture if they're already.
Babe,
black.
I'll get you your own little trophy.
Yeah, you'll get your own.
I don't care what anybody says. You're a winner here.
But, yeah,
I win.
it begins Sunday. I'm excited. I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. There's a lot of great people in there. Everybody, it looks amazing, and I appreciate them joining and giving it a shot. And I wish everybody luck in it. Just like any contest, though, we're very keen on. We don't believe in participation trophies. We believe in healthy competition. And yes, with SAS, there's winners and losers, but somebody said it in the past. Even though you may get eliminated, you still don't lose, because you still gain a lot of things out of it that benefits you that could benefit you down the line. New connections, new friends, just everything. And it may have got you to break out of your shell to do something more for your haunt and or your character. So no matter what, eliminated or advance, it all depends on how you take it and run with it. You still benefit.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Can I buy my votes?
Yes. Yeah,
if you
absolutely.
give Tyler $1 million, you can buy your votes.
I'll give you my PayPal till, and you can send me money every day, and I will tell you, yeah, your vote counts.
Could you imagine that? Yeah. He, what's his face? Won. Well, how did he win? He literally Venmo me like $100,000, so it's over with. There you go. I'm kidding.
That was the biggest rumor, was that we were making bank off the SAS. Like, we were making money off of each vote. Like, people were putting rumors out there. There's a whole site on there's a website on our website. There's a spot on it. It's called Rumor Has It. I think you click on the entertainment tab at the top on the homepage, and you scroll down, and you'll see Rumor Has It. That is all the crazy rumors that has been started about me and Scurryface since 2017 to this point. Well, till 2022. We stopped keeping tabs after 2022, but it's
couldn't keep up.
Yeah, so if you can pull it up, you'll find it. Oh, dear God, there's crazy stuff out there like that has been claimed.
When you go to vote on your website, you can clearly tell it is not like that. It's literally vote and that's that.
Yeah, you vote and that's it. Yeah. Like, I'll tell you a rumor, the best rumor. Well, one of the best rumors is that the only reason I get booked on my haunt tour at all these haunts is because secretly I'm a drug dealer and I'm dealing these drugs to these haunts.
Oh, totally. I mean,
so you're living the libertarian fantasy right here, is what they're saying.
I'm telling you, look it up, right?
True. I would be happy until I got caught. Obviously, till this interview where they'd be like, "Oh shit, he just admitted it." We'd be making a lot more money.
I can imagine who said that too.
We'd probably have 18 more cats.
Wait, you didn't offer me anything?
Yeah, it's crazy. Go check out the rumor. Read them. It's you'll get a good laugh out of a lot of them. It's pretty crazy funny. So yeah.
What? I got drugs for me.
Hey, y'all want that Delta 8? I got that Delta 8 for you. But I can buy that at my convenience store.
The last edibles we bought were Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah, well,
California, it's legal. Let me just say that right now.
I know you guys got to go here in a second, but let me tell you a story about our pot shop yesterday. Our regular pot shop we go to closed down because that's how it happens. They just randomly closed down in our county. We went to this other pot shop, and they were blazing the minute we walked in there. Dude didn't even have a
gun.
No, it wasn't even just. It wasn't a regular gun. It was a freaking. It was a Ruger. That was the ripoff of the German Lugers. I can't think what they're called, but he had it in his holster. I was like, "That's a 22, bro." I was like, "You get some dude methed up coming in here stealing your shit. You're gonna hurt him. He's gonna die later on as soon as he's running down the
just
road.
bounce around, okay?
I almost want to tell him, I was like, you need a 45. You don't want that. And then he was he was stoned out of his mind.
Just, like, and that we're sitting there like, and this is why we don't go here.
I was like, I just want my pot. Can we just get out of here?
Right.
You got some chocolate chip
Sorry.
cookie dough, scratches.
You got that.
He does.
I only have
All
cotton
right.
candy ice cream.
What,
I'm
you make
sorry.
cookie dough? Oh, you just don't want to give any to Slippy. I got it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Slippy will do the condom trick with your cookie dough. I'll tell you.
22 will just piss someone off.
Yeah.
He's all no condom trick, no condom
trick.
No. La 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 la.
No.
I was
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, we're excited for the SAS, and I hope everybody has a good time with it, and hope everybody's good sports and does what they're, just have fun with it. Don't worry about the outcome. Don't stress. Just have fun with it, and worry about networking for your character. Don't get suckered in by the whole meme war. Don't get suckered in by the stress of advancing.
But that's the fun part.
I know. I
meme
mean, if you have
war.
fun with it, but just but worry about networking yourself and trying to break yourself out of that shell. And that's the biggest thing is worry about what you can do for your character to make it, to go places that you've never done before or been to. And just remember that. That's my biggest advice. What will be your biggest advice?
Yeah, the same. Just have fun. Think of new and creative ways to entertain and really basically just have fun with it.
Yeah. And just
Can-
enjoy it.
Look, the SAS is great, but Vice has red velvet freaking ice cream. I'm sorry. What? Why don't we have that
It
in
says
America?
red velvet
Ice
cake
with the-
with ice with the cream
the
sauce.
Oh.
She means the cream cheese icing.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, because if that would have been ice cream, she'd already be on a flight.
I'd be on a flight
Edinburgh
to
right now.
Scotland right now.
Edinburgh.
That's right.
Edinburgh.
Hey, wait, go back to that
I-
other comment. Don't meme me.
Oh, ask Jeffy.
Fuck Jeff.
What
Ask
happened?
Jeffy. Ask Jeffy about pulling her into a meme and during the SAS. And yeah, oh boy.
Oh wow,
That's
yeah.
a bold move.
that's a
Yeah. Well, I'll give him credit. He had the balls to do it. So, I do give him credit for it. So that's how the whole F Jeffy came along years ago. Was he pulled her into a meme war? And the SAS was part of it. But yeah, it's I wish everybody luck. I hope
Jeffy
everybody-
made a mistake. Yeah, I could imagine so.
Yeah.
There, yeah,
Ooh, okay, got
He's
it.
yeah.
He's been for a while.
He's been number one on the list.
Now he looks at it as a
forever.
compliment, and he's like, "Well, if I've lasted that long, number one on her list, I'm doing something right.
No,
Maybe." I
Oh
don't
my
is it?
know.
god.
he's really not.
Yeah.
A doodle. I'm putting both Akka and Raz's face on Pear's squirrel suit guy. Oh my god. You mean yeah. Franz Reichelt?
Wow.
Franz
All right.
Reichelt. He jumped off of the Eiffel Tower with his personal parachute, and it didn't open.
Actually, they did say if he was higher up, he would have lived.
It was a flying squirrel suit.
He was
It didn't
100 feet
work.
on. He was 100 feet on the Eiffel Tower, and then it didn't open up enough. But he would have lived with a severe limp if he was
Yeah.
higher up.
But he found
He bounced.
It's on YouTube. You can
On
look
the
it up.
ice.
Just look up a parachute or some parachute Eiffel Tower. It's an old 19. They actually filmed it. They had the old crank cameras, and they filmed it, and they filmed him hitting the ground. And it was frozen ground too in the winter, and he put a 3-foot dent into it.
He actually slipped and hit and caught his foot on the rail, the guardrail.
It didn't matter. He was
And
gonna
he
die.
just-
It didn't matter one bit.
All right, guys. Well, yeah,
Sass
I
is
know
coming.
that guy spoken about him and tried to make a flight suit of heavy fucking material. Yes. Don't need to see a bouncing squirrel man. Thank you.
no.
Wholesome as
nobody-
fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing but love.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for that awesome video.
Well, thank y'all for having us. Sorry about last week.
Oh, it's
but,
fine.
You know what? It
but-
worked out.
Health
Yeah.
comes first for that. Absolutely
we-
comes
we-
first.
We appreciate your understanding and appreciate you having us and hosting us. And just like you've hosted Scaryface reps throughout November and December, we at Scaryface appreciate y'all, and we were happy to be here. We had a blast, and we want to say 2023. And I think it's going to be a great year for Scaryface, and hopefully it'll be a great year for those involved in Scaryface and those associated in the circle of Scaryface, I guess. We have big plans.
The circle of trust.
Circle of trust.
Circle.
Circle. I went right to the circle of life. I'm Lion King is playing in my head.
Could be Scaryface could be the circle of life.
And Jeff.
A wee moa, a wee moa, a wee moa, a
Yeah.
wee moa.
I think it's 2023 is going to be a great year. We're going to get back to the Scaryface roots of things, of being more supportive publicly versus kind of being hermits and stand to ourselves. We're gonna come back out and do what Scaryface was meant to do and be all about, which is public support, across the board. And that's a big deal to me. And so look for things to really get kicked off in 2023 with Scaryface. And
It is 2023.
damn right it is.
We appreciate everything you guys have done. Everything.
Absolutely.
Everything you've done, Tyler. Everything you guys have done with Scaryface, everything like that, and helping us out, all that stuff.
The thing is,
Yeah.
good people support good people, and that's what I was. That's what I always look at it as. You support. It's a respect thing, and
Exactly.
I have a lot of respect for y'all, and
exactly.
Go forward with it, and it's just going to get better and better, the things we do. And so I hope everybody jumps on the train of it. And
Lady Frank, love you, Lady.
Laddie.
Oh,
not lady.
I was gonna say it's my Scandinavian blood. That's what it is. The Scottish and the Scandinavians just don't like each other. I'm kidding. I love you, Vice.
But anything you want to go with?
Thanks for having us. We had a great time.
Thank you so much. Yes, it is blue.
Who rarely does this, by the way?
Yeah.
I know. I'm so excited. I've been so excited to have you on. Like,
this is awesome, Shannon. Thank you.
She don't even want to do the show with me
No,
half the time.
I really don't.
I'm like, great show. She's like, fuck. So, but yeah, thank you for having us, and this was fun. And maybe we can do some fun stuff in the future, and hang out.
Oh, I'm so excited. Like, so I guess I'll just say this now. I will be because it'll have to be contingent, I guess, on SAS. I'm gonna do shit talking. So if anybody wants to come on here and shit talk.
Even after PBDC gets eliminated, we'll just still shit talk.
If you guys want to just shit talk to each other, have fun. Come on.
You should do that. You should host it. You should pick 2 people in a week and see if they're cool with it. You just kind of be the mediator and let them on 2 cameras just go at it while you just sit there and mediate it.
That's my plan. That's actually my plan. It has been the whole time.
You get stoned as fuck and you just keep saying, what? Huh? What's going on here?
Beautiful. I will secretly tune in to that every time.
Yay!
At the 2-hour mark to make you pee.
At the 2-hour mark when I have to pee.
All
we
right,
did it.
guys.
And we talked about this for the show. We would see 2 hours, even though I said an hour, 15-minute time limit. I told you we'd see 2 hours.
You're waking up with me in the morning.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Hey, I got in trouble for that 2 years ago. Watch out. Cancel culture came after me hard 2 years ago for that.
They come after everybody. It's almost a rite of passage.
Oh, I did it. I'm sorry. I did it again.
All right.
All right, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.